Hello, it's working. Can you hear me okay? Music sound okay as well? Not too loud or anything. Hello. Right, has it come through on the Discord? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think it's just worked. Yeah, there we go. It's worked. Yeah, the Discord wasn't working yesterday. It wasn't just me. It was a few other people. So if you didn't get a Discord notification, it was them. It has. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. How is everybody, you beautiful people? Right, I'm going to do a test today. Right, this is the test. I'm going to put it along the bottom as well. You're at the pub? Nice, nice. If we can get two, because we got like 200 people yesterday. Hi, Mike. Currently having poos. Nice. Right, if we can get, I'm going to make it an arbitrary number, which is kind of weird. If we can get to 60 likes, 60 likes on this stream, I will do a small voucher giveaway. There you go. So we need to get to 60 likes. 60.
Oh, to be fair.
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 Might
to be
not
fair.
work. The gifted memberships might be full, so we'll wait and see if anyone gets it. But thank you. Thank you. I think what we might have to do is say super chats only for a bit, because if I go into my membership section, yeah, we're at the highest we've ever had, which is 87. But thank you, though. I mean, if it doesn't go through to anyone, you will get that money back. Right, so I'm going to put it in now. Right, Q&A. Memberships are broken. Please only super chat or super sticker. There you go. Yeah, so it's official now. They are broken. Yeah, wonderful. But it's a good thing, because like 87 people have got it. You're not drunk, Dragon. Are you sure? What did your phone do, Jen? Oh, hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. There you go. That'll do it.
He'll do this then.
Nice one, Mike. I'm going to put you down to that as officially as well. Put you down as... Just copy and paste. There you go. That now has officially put us on... Oh shit, just deleted someone by accident. Don't want to do that. How do we undo? Undo. There we go. There we go. Save that quick. There you go. I nearly knocked Seismic's gifted off from yesterday. Sorry. Save that. Right, so that has officially put us on. Let me just edit this. Ta-da! We've gone up. No, your gifted's back on there. It's there, I promise you. It's there. So I'll even show people if you want, but it's all there. Let me minimise that. Minimise that. Maximise that. There you go. So we got the... you can't quite see it enough there, but if I zoom in maybe. There you go. So yeah, so we got the January giveaway. And there you are, you're down there. So you are on it. So that's everyone who's currently down. I know there's not 20 names there, but I give a few out for doing other jobs and stuff like that. So you're still there. Don't worry. That ain't going nowhere. And you are being times by 10 as well for the at the end of the month. Fucking hell, Michael. Bloody hell. The legend himself. Do me a favour, everyone. Exclamation mark legend in chat. Fucking hell. Good job, I've gone over... Oh, no, I think I might have swore before the 5 minutes. That's me demonetised. Right, Michael's going down then 10 times. I love you, Michael. Absolute legend. Right, Michael's going down 10 times. And guess what that means? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has now changed things because we are now on. There you go. There's Michael just swinging his dick around. And that's why he is the legend. He is the legend. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. So we're now on the 30 quid. So I was having a think about this the other day. So there are different brackets of memberships. And me and Jen were having a talk about it. And we were thinking, shall we do, like, if people want to go for the higher gifted membership. So obviously the different memberships are different prices. And I only get half of that. So I was thinking maybe do, like some sort of a giveaway for someone as well. So if they want to go for the higher one, they get like a That Pat t-shirt or a That Pat mug. I'm going to brainstorm it with people and see what people think is, you know, something that's like a little bit of a, rather than just like you purely just gifting. I know obviously there's this, but like something else that we can do as well. So I'm going to have a think about it. But is that something people would be interested in, or should I just keep it as it is? Yeah, so today, not staying too long, got footy. Yeah, no worries. I'll still be here at about half 9. I'll still be here, don't worry. Right, where was we? So let's put that on there. Delete that one. Save that. Wonderful. Right. Getting more drinks, don't blame you. Wish I was. So yeah, we're going to do some painting today. But yeah, I was thinking if we can get to, because we've been getting a few people coming to the hobby streams. So if I can get 60 likes on the video, then I'll do a little voucher giveaway. And and the way we'll do it is, if you're here, we'll do a marble race. And it'll just be for the people in chat. So I need to kind of do that down here, don't I? You know, for when if we get to 60 likes, I'll do a marble race for a voucher today. Right, hang on a minute. Let's work that out. Let's see if we can do that now. So add a text. Create a new, so give away. Okay. Right. If we get, and I'm going to change this. 60 likes. Do marble. Oops. Race. Not a Mabel, a marble. And give up. Fuck me. Yes, I can't spell. There we go. My fingers are too big. Change the font. Let's get a decent font going, eh? Right, change colour. Back as chaos now. Let's do it in a dark pack colour. Let's do that one. Okay. Right, so obviously shrink that fucker down. No, it's not going to work, is it? Not going to look right. There we go. Right, but everyone knows. There we go. So if we get 60 likes, I'll do a marble race and a giveaway. There you go. It's in black and white there. So that's your challenge. When everyone comes in, everyone get them to spam that like, and I'll do a giveaway today. Don't know what it'll be. Probably be a voucher. How many are we currently up to? We're currently up to 8. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well. Right. So let's do some painting, eh? Let us do some painting. I've decided to go back today to doing the Inner Circle Companions that we started, you know, in the 30k colours. Mainly because I never got them finished. And they've been sat there looking at me. I was going to do some Emperor's Children, but it means starting a whole new setup and a whole new system. And yeah, so I didn't bother. You working? Yes, you're working. He's back. What drinks did you get? That's the big question everyone wants to know. Dragon, what drinks? What drinks did you get? Anyone else having a drink tonight? Anyone else enjoying themselves? Get rid of that. So, right, so here they are. Here's all the companions. So I'm going to work on all the cloaks. Also, as well, just for a bit of fun, I've got a tech marine that we can do because I need to do his armour. So I've realised all I've done is I've painted it and washed it. I haven't gone over with any form of dry brushing or anything, so that's another task for today. But as always, I am going to dive in the lobby. If anyone would like to come and talk to me, drown in your sorrows, I think, yeah, go and get a drink, Jen. Go and get a drink. Go and have a drink. Right, let's familiarise ourselves. Can't get my words out. Let's familiarise ourselves with what we're doing. Let's move over to this one. Hello, changing cameras. I know, it's special, isn't it? So these are the guys that we're going to do. So we're going to carry on working on the cloaks. Because I did start doing on some of them, like some of the armour, just to see what it would look like. But what we'll do is we'll carry on working on the cloaks and we'll do some dry brushing over it. Because we did that in the Galvorback. I've done that in the lighter colour. And I need to work on them both. And I've got some whites to do and stuff. So that's going to be the plan. What's that on him? So I'm just going to dig out all my reds. And we shall crack on. Not crack one off, but crack on. And then I'm going to try some of this for the skin. Because most of them I've got faces. So we'll give it a go. See how that looks. Come and join me into the in the lobby and let's have a chat. Let's go with that one and that one and that one. God damn it! But remember, if we get to 60 likes, we'll do a giveaway. I want to see if we can do it. I want to do 60 likes. I want 60. 60. Not 16. Not 6. Not 600. Apparently these things you can put in the dishwasher, but I don't have one. So I was going to make a joke then, but I won't. So I was going to say if I put it inside the dishwasher, it might hurt her. But no, that's sexist. We're not like that. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Take that back. Right, so we did it in Galvorback. Right, we have... No, we haven't. You'd laugh. Implies she washes up. Let's get everyone's favourite oil. Get some gnome. I should have really set this up beforehand, shouldn't I? I'm fucking useless. What am I? That's right, I'm fucking useless. It is nice to see a lot of green helmets appear in chat. That's very nice. A nice few green helmets. Right, so we're going to ink it with Null oil. And then go from there. But we can zoom this in a little bit. But don't forget, 60 likes and we'll do a giveaway. I'll even type it in here. There you go. You've got it in writing now. Ah, fuck me, I nearly dropped it and broke it. Right, let's work on this. Also, while we're here, we might as well talk about, you know, the Friday, you know, Warhammer stuff. Anyone got any questions? Anyone reading any books and they're like, ooh, what's this mean? Or, you know, you want to have a little chat about anything? Says me sat here then, just being dull and just painting. All sorts of people. I'm all alone. I feel like Donkey. It's getting the shadows in it now. I do like an oil. I wonder one day if I'll ever go back to doing what I used to do, which was I used to just get black paint. Like it was Chaos Black at the time, it wasn't Abaddon Black. And I used to just water it right down. It's kind of the same thing, but without the little properties that the null oil's got. It's got slightly different properties. It's got some in the sun, it's got some in the Alps. Different properties, you know what I mean? God, I thought that was a shit joke. I still said it. Would anyone like to hear an interesting story about what I'm doing work today? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I am anyway, so I don't care. Would anyone like to hear a funny story? I'll move it this way just in case Chaos can't hear me. Yeah, I think I've told you. So, I'm wandering around to the kitchen bit that we have. And I got something to eat, and I got something for Chris, the manager, as well. And we are... he goes... he said, have you heard what's happened? Because in the showroom, you had, like, the big boss and everyone running around frantic on the phones and stuff like that. I'm like, no, what's happened? So he goes, well, one of the sales lent their car to a customer for a test drive. They've obviously done it all properly, put all the details in as you should do, and put it on the insurance, etc., and took copies of driving license. He goes, he didn't come back yesterday. And apparently we just had a phone call from Spa saying that he's just robbed a load of stuff, and it's they might have chased him out. It's that registration leads back to you. And then the story gets even bigger. So what this guy's done is he came in on Saturday, went on a test drive in an electric car, went to a spa, robbed a shitload of stuff like wines and beers and stuff and ran out. Brought the fucking car back. Then has decided, fuck it, I'll do it again. So comes in yesterday, lends a car again, goes to another spa, robs all the shit from there, and then does a runner, but doesn't bother bringing the car back. So apparently the police today were chasing him. He legged it from the police when they were trying to pull him over. And, fucking decided he wanted to knock over 2 spas and just fucking keep the car. Which I thought was fucking hilarious. So you had police everywhere today. You had fucking people all over the phones ringing other people. Because the good thing with the minis, when you do the mini app, you kind of got a tracker in the car. And so they were tracking him every step of the way where he was. And the police just got him within seconds. And you think to yourself, what a fucking bellend. I'm gonna come to a dealership. I'm gonna hand over my license. I'm gonna use their car. I'm gonna go and rob a convenience store. And then I'm gonna come and drop the car back off, and it's gonna happen. Right. Yeah, he's been nicked anyway. But I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, it was a strange day in work today. I went out in the cold and just fixed all the pitch. Hence the reason why I got a bit of a runny nose at the minute. Anyone want to dive into Discord and come and have a chat? I'm free. Lobby's open for anyone. It's a good thing with this no, you can just slap it on, and by the time then you've done 12. Ah, Sam, cheers, Ed. But yeah, it's once you get back when you've done the 12, because I've got 12 models to do. Which are all these guys here. So that's what's left to do. It's all dried then, and I can start the dry brushing process. Unless I need another gnome. That might be the next thing we do. Yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of word bearer over the top, and then start lightening things up and get them highlights going. Because I have got I can go all the way to an orange, so I've got like all these reds that I can go down the route of, and I've got an orange there as well. So we're gonna do a lot of highlights today, a lot of dry brushing, a lot of highlighting, get them cloaks looking good, and then we'll move on to this bad boy. So I painted him ages ago, but as you can see from the actual, he's very shiny. So I haven't done any highlights or anything on the armor. So I've basically just done the block colours. I haven't even done the leathers. So yeah, I got him to do as well, because he'll look nice in the cabinet with all the rest of him. Especially since he's red, and I don't really have anything red. Because at the minute, they're all bone and green. It's just a shame that won't read out. It needs your voice as well. Maybe that's what you should do. You should do like a tom-tom. And just like, you know, there's certain phrases you can use to create an AI slave. There's actually websites out there where you can do it. And then what I could do then is, or you could do, is have it as like your voiceover when you're doing super chats and stuff. You working today, slave? Couldn't I just do it myself and save money for... Yeah, but other people could then invest and hire your voice for their super chats. And that's when then you could start the money pit rolling. Oh, whose voice is that? Well, you can find out at askslave.co.uk.org.canada. Just don't let Chaos get hold of it, because she'll program it to say all sorts of weird shit. And we know how that will work out. See, she'd hire him. She'd hire your voice. She might actually do some fucking streams. That's true. I do pay though. I like to give some memberships. But yeah, if any... Hiya, Dank. Exclamation mark Slaith in chat. And have a little look at Slaith's channel when he finishes work tonight. But yeah, we are trying to get to... We're trying to get to 60 likes. If we can get to 60 likes, I'm going to do a little mini giveaway. So, that's the goal today. 60 likes. And I'll do a marble race at the end for everyone who's here. So you got to be here. And I'll do a giveaway. 60 does sound like a dream, but it's an arbitrary number and I want to give it a go. Because we get... I mean, last night, for example, I had 200 people come and go. So it's doable. Because out of them 200 people, like, just over a quarter of them hit that like button. Boom. That's all we need. And then the more likes, the more YouTube pushes it forward. The more people then come along to equal more likes, the more YouTube pushes it forward. To equal more likes, the more YouTube... You know what I mean? It's like a beautiful circle. It's beautiful. Beautiful circle. How are you, Dank? You're all right? 200 individual unique viewers. Yes, I did. Yeah. At different times. They weren't all there in one go. But yeah, I had 200 come and go yesterday. It's quite common. It's quite common on these streams when I'm sat painting and talking and shit. I'm normally clearing 160 individual people coming here. You're hanging in there, Dank. I'm in the lobby if anyone wants to come in. What's that metric called in the analytics? For me, it's... hang on a sec. That's not what I want. It's that one. Right, so if I go to my dashboard, I go to my content, go over to my lives, go over to my analytics. Here we go. It's not got any... Revenue won't be on there yet anyway, so you're fine. I'll show this. Right. So there we go. So, in my overview, you can see there are 215 watch hours and stuff like that. So it's just that one. That's how you can see our total number of people who came to watch it. And there's the custodies. And then it shows you all your reach and everything like that. But yeah, just in the first page of the analytics. There you go. But Obs tells me it as well. It depends on the frequency of them coming back. So if it's like they've just turned it off and turned it back on again, you just put something on the Discord sound. I'll have a little look now. It depends on the frequency, so they only recognise it a certain number of times, which I think is 2 or 3. And it depends on how quick you've gone. Yeah, it's
all right,
flex. Hey, kiddie, you alright?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like too positive. That's like a chaos, yes. You alright, chaos? Oh, you're alright, Jen? Yeah.
Yeah, but Ian, you just ignore it and just continue with life, don't you?
Oh, I fucking ignore everything, me, man. I've gone through that period of my life for years where I was worried about other people, and right now I'm like, fuck it, I don't care.
I was just dry fitting the head together.
Oh.
No, it's...
Does it work alright?
Yeah, it's just going to need like a bit of annoyingly hair drying to kind of soften it.
Oh, cool. That's ASAD, yeah, nice one. Sorry, Dank, I was just reading what Ad had said. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You should do like some pictures as you're progressing along and put them on so everyone can see the progression of the Titan. What do we all think? I think that's a good idea, isn't it? We should. Dank should do that.
Hang on, I'll show you a picture from underneath because you can really see where like you'd see all the gaps and stuff about where I have to like hair dry it.
Can you see his balls?
I haven't done it, but I was hoping to get like the cabin and stuff done. But if I'm having to hair dry it, there's no point painting it.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a bit annoying because then I'll have to buy a hair dryer because my dad obviously doesn't use one because he's bald. I don't use one because I've got short hair.
I'm actually quite surprised because the hairdryer that Chaos has got, she's had for about 10 years now. It's still not broke. She still didn't throw it at me. You can see the gaps when you look from underneath up the dinosaur scripts. Does someone just go out in the park and look up their scripts? Or lift up their scripts? Dr. Ian Slaith in chat there.
There we go. I've just put it in the Warhammer group.
Oh, cool. Everyone, exclamation mark Discord. Let's go and have a little look at some Titans. I'm just going to finish this one. We'll have a little look. I've shown people in work, some new painting, because a new job and new people who've never met before, and they're like, oh, I couldn't do that. I just haven't got the patience. I went, you know what, you learn it. It's just so relaxing.
That's exactly what guys say to me every time they come into my room.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't do that. Oh, try it. It's therapeutically relaxing. It's great. You got any stresses? You got any strains? You want to get away from everything? Stick an audio book on. Or just start painting one of these. It's like,
And then you just slowly get more and more annoyed when you say, fucking fit together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see the gaps there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So green stuff or... you going to get green stuff or milliput?
I've got milliput because they recommend milliput for, larger stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and heat up the resin and kind of fold it in as much as possible without resorting to milliput. No, especially on the places you can see, because I'll just look a bit weird.
Hey, KS, you alright? Oh, nice one. Thank you for that. What we're doing is, if we get to the 60, a bit later on, at the end of the stream, everyone who's still here, so it might be worth popping back later on. Then we will do a giveaway, so it'll be a type-in chat sort of thing. So how many are we up to? Let's have a look. Because the only thing if I do it, there's no other way really that I can do it, because I don't know who's left a like. 18? Getting there.
So I've left, it's 21 in mine. I've left 21 likes, so can I go in 21 times?
Oh, we're up to 22 now. 22 I can see on mine. 22 likes. There you go. I've got onto my analytics page so I can keep an eye on it. I've got 18 viewers and 22 likes. Always. Well, it's up to you guys who want to do the likes. You guys are the ones who are going to benefit from it. Not me. It's going to cost me money. I'm just trying to be nice. The more likes, the more it goes, the more YouTube likes it, the more YouTube transfers it over. And it says, oh, everyone, come and watch this. He seems to be popular. More people come in, they see the stream, they like it, they subscribe. YouTube likes the fact that they like it, pushes it to more people. More people come in, like it, YouTube seems to like it, and it's that beautiful circle. Hang on, didn't we say that 5 minutes ago?
I hate rats. Rats drive me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room full of rats.
Looking forward to these being done in 30k colours, and then I can mix and match them then and put them like the ones that are already complete in the 40k colours.
I think Dark Age as well. I think I prefer the 30k colours.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100 million percent. And I'm going to take a massive risk as well. Is this one here that I'm painting now? This cloth that he's got, I might do him white with like blood spatter on it, just to see if I can paint white and make it look like textured like a towel. That's a challenge for myself. I should have more now. 25 likes. Shit the bed. Dropped it. 25. Crack on. Let's get more. 25 likes. But yeah, gifted memberships looks like it's broke because I don't think anyone received the one that Trucker Gaming Mike did earlier. So yeah, that's why I've put that. That's broke. So we are up to 30 quid now, thanks to the generosity of you beautiful people. Michael went absolutely crazy and donated a huge donation, and I thank him for that. Thank you, Michael. And Mike's done, and then Jeebus the other night done a few. So we're now up to 30 quid for the giveaway for the end of the month, which I believe is a Friday or a Saturday. Is it this month? Saturday.
Friday? Saturday.
Saturday. So basically, I'll be robbing Chaos's day to do a giveaway.
A worthy sacrifice.
But this week I'm doing an extra one, so I'm going to have to give a 2 back in return because I'm doing Friday, you know, for the watch-along.
Yeah.
So everyone come and join me for the watch-along. That'll be funny. We can see what's being revealed, and we'll see what technical fucking errors that a Games Workshop fucking live stream can bring up again, because they are just dog shit. They're a multi-billion-pound company who can't be arsed buying microphones, or good ones anyway. I think they just go onto fucking Temu and buy the cheapest they can get. They're cheap.
They must do it as a running joke now, surely.
Yeah. 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 So is that what you're up to tonight? Is it just sorting your Titan out?
Yeah, as I said, I was going to put the I'm going to prime the cabin tonight, but if I'm needing a hairdryer, I'll just have to leave that till I get all the proper equipment, which will probably be next month.
Yeah, no, fair enough. My favourite just announced that Tyranids are his best and favourites. Heresy! Kill the heretic! Burn the mutant! Purge the unclean! Still at 25 likes. 35 to go. 35 to go.
So how big this unit of Risen will it be now?
Say again.
Fuck no. Almost had a stroke there. How big will this unit be? You can tell I'm fucking shattered, mate, because we've got a big garrison commander coming to inspect us tomorrow.
So you've been busy cleaning.
Cleaning, forging documents, saying we've got shit when we haven't.
Obviously, he's kidding, of course, YouTube. He's kidding, of course.
Yes, completely.
He's kidding, of course. It's a joke. We jest, YouTube, we jest.
Yeah, exactly, YouTube / big government. Please, I need the job.
/ big farmer.
Big farmer.
Big Fatima. Fat in me whitbread.
I can still paint the Princept.
Yeah.
Did him separately, so at least I'll paint something tonight.
Yeah, that'll be cool. And get the start on the Moderatis. Is there 2 Moderatis in it, or?
2 Moderatis, which can't really paint because I glued them already to the seats.
Right. Just do the top of them, can't you?
So, yeah, like all that cabin / inside stuff is going to have to wait until I've properly done it together. But I've done the Princept separate.
I was having a look today,
So
possibly getting Canis Rex. You know, because he has a separate guy who walks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was and ahhing over. It's only a night, but I was and ahhing getting him for the night army in the future. So I'll have a little think about that one. But, yeah.
Just have him walking beside.
You can do, yeah. You can have him after the night goes down. He can jump out and he carries on fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite cool, bro.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
He's apparently one of the at the minute in the current meta. He's one of the better models to have for the The Imperial Knights.
Right, just because there's rules.
Yeah, but he's. When it was, I tend to watch Auspex Tactics when I want to know like good armies and who's currently in. Plus, then I'll also watch what models people are taking, because then I'll know whether any of my theories are right. So like what I was saying about the Land Raider. I reckon there's going to be a new one next year because they dropped all the points. Or not next year, sorry, the next edition, because they dropped all the points on all the Land Raiders to sell as many as they can. So are people taking the bait and playing them and stuff like that, which quite a few of them are, in fact. So
Yeah, my mate has.
Yeah, so there's things like that to have a little look into. But I thought of a couple of what were my theories I was thinking about. So obviously it was the theory that I put out yesterday of don't know if you heard that one. I think Henry Cavill is going to play the Lion in the new Horus in the 40k universe, all because of that message that the Lion has sent to Gilliam. And I think they've done it that way because it's an homage to his last ever line in the DC universe. So it's hang on, DC have fucked you over. We're not going to do it. We're gonna take the piss out of them by doing this line, because it's when in the end of Black Adam, when he turns up, goes Black Adam, we need to talk, brother, we need to talk. So that's why I'm thinking it's like a shy little.
Yeah, homage. Yeah, as you said, homage.
Yeah, little homage to that.
That will be interesting.
Oh, thanks, Cyberrat. You all right? Appreciate that. I love the Dark Angels too. But thank you for the chat. And what was the other thing I was thinking about where it was like a foil thing, like if I'm stealing it from Valrak? But it was something I thought about and I can't remember what it was now. Like it made sense to me, but I forgot what it is. I'll remember in a bit.
It'll be interesting to see if you're right, because I kind of agree with Varric on it. It's very hard to do something like a Space Marine proper, and then, to bump that up to a Primarch.
Yeah. You'd have to do it in kind of economies of scale. So you'd have to start the universe with humans so people can relate to them. And then my thoughts were to introduce Space Marines and Chaos at the same sort of time so you can see the size of them. And then move on to Custodes and Primarchs. Have I done that already? Yes I have. Dragon's back. We're up to 26 likes. Don't forget, we get to 60. We're going to do a little giveaway for everyone who's here in chat. But Cyberat, make sure you've got your gifted memberships enabled. Because we have got, in case anyone's watching who is a grey name, make sure you do type in chat and you've enabled your gifted memberships, because we do have one floating around that hasn't gone to anyone. So to enable it, all you do is on my main page where you see the subscribe button, hit that. Then next to it, another button called join will pop up. Now, if you're a brand account, i.e. you upload videos yourself to YouTube, you can't do this. But if you just watch it, you can most of the time do this. Yeah, in a sec, Dragon, jump in and say hello in a sec, So what you do, hit the join button. You'll see 3 little dots appear in the top right-hand corner of the page. Press that, and you'll see gifted member settings, and then basically enable it. And then make sure you talk in chat a couple of times, and then that gifted membership might link up to you. But yeah, Dragon, definitely come and jump in the lobby. Come and say hello. So I'm going to blow my nose. Depends how pissed you are, really. I've got a bit of cold. Sorry. No, it's not a cold. I've been out in the cold, I should say. Right. How are these guys looking? Have they dried up? Because it is quite warm in here. Yes. That's looking nice. That's looking
Alright, man.
nice. Oops, shit.
Oh, hi.
Here he is. How are you? All right?
I just ordered more drinks.
What are you drinking?
WK. The fuck. Sorry, excuse my French there. I'll keep it to a minimum. Just WKD if I can speak. So I'm on about 6 or 7 now.
Raise WKD.
Chaos will be made up. That's her favourite. Blue Wicked's her favourite.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to order Smirnoff Ice straight, so I may as well order that. So,
Okay.
Fair one.
but I'm waiting for the rest of them to come back from the bathroom, so I'm just outside having a smoke.
I don't blame you. As long as you're having a good time, bud, that's the most important thing. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
I said I was having one drink.
It always starts like
It
that.
always starts with one drink. I'm having one. 10 later. I
I've
said I
had
was
one
only
and I'm
having
going
one.
The thing is, I'm buying them. I'm not. They're not saying buy them.
Ooh.
That's a big goose, that one.
Keep offering people drinks so I can order more because I don't want to keep ordering for myself. It's so cold outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Absolute Baltic.
It was warmer this morning. So when I left the house, it was like 8 degrees. And I was roasting.
Yeah.
I was like, great. Didn't even put the heating on or anything in the car. And then I'm driving home tonight and it's gone down to 2. It's just weird.
It is freezing.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so cold that I'm shivering. But hey,
Well, make sure you enjoy yourself, buddy. Have a good night.
I've got a meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
So a bit of a lie-in for you then.
No, I've got to go work at 9:30.
That's a lie-in then.
Yeah. I've been up since 5 this morning, so for my job interview.
Oh, fair play.
So
How did it go? Did it go all right?
hopefully, yes.
Fingers crossed for you. Everyone say fingers crossed in chat for us for Dragon.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Send the love.
Yes.
Send that love across.
I've just seen Jen's message.
You go mega Scottish.
Yes, I'm actually wearing a Scottish hoodie. I'll send you a photo.
Yeah, do it. Put it on the Discord. Everyone can have a little look.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I probably should stop spinning around. Jesus.
So all I'm doing now on this is I'm dry brushing over the top with the undercoat colour, just to try and take some of the shininess out of it. I mean, get rid of the shininess. Oh, go on, sorry.
I was about to say, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going back inside where it's warm.
Yeah, don't blame me, mate. Go on,
Right.
go and enjoy yourself.
mate.
See you later, buddy.
I'll
Cheers,
send you a
Dragon.
message to see if when I hear back from the job.
Sound. Yeah, let us know, definitely.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you, bud. What a lovely guy. Thanks for popping in, Dragon. Appreciate it.
As soon as he said WKD like that, I was like, yep, Scottish.
So yeah, I'm just dry brushing over now with the same colour as the undercoat. So that will hopefully get rid of all like the blotches and where it sort of pools. And then we can move on then to some lighter colours and go from there. Don't worry about getting it on the armour because you're going to be painting the armour later. You just get the bigger bit done first. And here's my disclaimer that I always give. I am not a good painter. I know a few tricks and things where it makes it look, half decent. So yeah. So if anyone can learn from my laziness, then go for it. First Legion, the best Legion, Perky Saurus.
Whoa.
You know who I was considering getting? Because I've got like the Lion as a Primarch. I've got Horus. I was looking at the parts of like certain models. I was looking at Vulcan because his model is ace. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but some of the Primarch models are a bit shit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Sanguinius one is a big shit. The Lion one, that's still a bit wet. That one, I'll leave that one. The Lion one is fucking awesome. What you know about, you dick?
It's on it. It's a bit.
Brother,
No, I know what you mean.
like the Sanguinius one, I love Sanguinius, but I think his model's a bit shit.
Yeah. Hopefully we get like another one where he's on Terror or something.
Yeah, like that pose when he's at the Eternity Gate in the front of that, in front of one of the books. Oh, where he's sort of like
where he's facing down all the chaos.
Yeah, like a superhero pose, and he's like, his wings are up and his head's down, and you can see he's knackered. You can see he's doing it, but he's like, no, I'm not stopping. That pose, I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it, because that's so cool. That's what they need to do as a Primarch pose, but do it in plastic. Fuck the resin off, do it in plastic. They should know now they'll sell a shitload of them, so they can do it in plastic.
Yeah. Do you know why they kept up the resin for so long?
Plastic tax or stuff like that? Go on, tell us.
No, that was a question from me.
All right, I thought it was rhetorical. It's cheaper to make resin molds than it is the plastic ones. You can make a resin mold for probably a big box mold for a Primarch. So a sprue for a Primarch's probably about 4 of them. So to make a mold for that, you're probably talking with R&D, CAD, paying the designers and stuff like, you're talking 50, 60 grand, and then you've got your mold. The actual cost of the plastic to inject it and stuff like that's quite cheap. But it's the mold that's the expensive bit, and the machine to actually do the blow molding and shit like that. Whereas with the resin, you create a copy, and it's like when you see on these science programs where they put something in, they pour the resin in, they strip it apart, and there's your pieces. They're so much cheaper. They're in like apart from the designer, which probably costs a decent wedge, they're probably like in the hundreds of pounds to create. So I'm gonna guess it's down to the cost, because I think they were a bit worried. I think they're a bit worried that, well, put it this way, they can't do things like they haven't been able to do it like the Thunderhawk. They can't put on one frame yet. They've just managed to do it for the Warhound, so that's why the Warhound's getting a model. But they can't do like Reaver Titans, Warlord Titans, Songbirds, Thunderhawks. They can't do anything like that on one whole sprue, like one whole mold sprue, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So they have to do it over a couple, and that just puts the cost up, because that's a second mold you need to get. So all of a sudden, where you were at like fucking 50 grand for one, you're now at say 80 grand for two, and all of a sudden then that's taking your costs up, and it's 2 machines to run it, so you've got the extra costs of that. So pretty much the way they've stuck with resin is purely cost. Purely cost. That's what I'd guess anyway.
Makes sense. I mean, they're really struggling with, making money, aren't they?
Well, if it's cheaper, they earn more profit, and the, people who invested in it get paid a fucking fortune for it, and dividends and shit. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's how business works. That's
investor
capitalism.
/1 share.
Yeah, just think that money you invested in your Titan, you could have invested in GW and then got 4 Titans for it.
True.
Yeah. It's you know what? I'm not a financial advisor, but if I had the money, I would invest into Games Workshop now before all the Amazon stuff comes out. Because there's all sorts of things potentially, because they're moving everything over to... nice. Yeah, the employees do get a nice bonus at the end of the year, yeah. But if I had the money, I'd invest in them, because I reckon... And I say, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so don't take my word for it. This is just purely speculation on my part. So if you do invest and you lose some money, it's not my fucking fault. I'm purely speculating. So the whole Amazon thing will kickstart off like more people coming to watch the show, which will then lead to more purchases, which will then lead to expansion, which will lead to the share prices going up, which leads up to your dividends increasing, which leads up to you earning money. It's a vicious circle, which is a good circle, because that's the way capitalism works. Then you've got the potential of its moving to America now, so it's going to get more eyes on it and a much bigger market than the UK, which it's historically from. So then all of a sudden it's more purchases, and more purchases mean the share price goes up. Share price going up means the investors earn more money from dividends. Again, that lovely vicious circle that we're talking about. So right now I think it's at a very high, but I think it will go even higher with the whole Amazon thing. And there is that potential of, why are they moving to America in the first place? Is there potential buyout? Oh, fucking hell, it's still a bit wet, never mind. Is there a potential buyout in the works? Could someone like bigger go in and buy it like an Amazon? Are Amazon waiting to see what how the show does and then potentially look at buying it? And there's all sorts of little things out there that, if you look into it, are potentials. But again, it's just potentially. There's nothing guaranteed. Right, these are still a bit wet.
Very good point. I might look at that next month.
Well, they just announced today, haven't they done their updated the announcements and stuff that they have to do for the shareholders and stuff. So there is things out there where if you want to go look into it, you can do. Obviously, don't take my advice for it, man. It's purely speculative. I don't have any sort of qualifications, and don't blame me if you lose money. But if you earn money, I want a commission.
To be fair, I just made a shit ton because I invested in a load of defense companies just for the Venezuela thing. I was like, woo! Military industrial complex.
And you're not matching Michael, the legend, with a super chat. I'm kidding.
I got debts to pay. Well, no, not.
I was going to do a Valrat then and try and keep a completely straight face, and I thought, I can't do that. I look like a twat. I can't do that. I can't. But I might do a bit of dry brushing over this guy, actually. Let's do a bit on this one. This is me old Tech Marine. I want to try and get him done in the cabinet. Might do some pictures of my cabinet. Put them on the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord if you could. While you're in the exclamation mark mode, can we do exclamation mark Mike? So Mike did a super chat earlier. He's also done the gifted membership. So make sure you've enabled gifted memberships and you are typing in chat, because there is one spur membership going round, and you may get it.
It's free.
It's free. Just enable the gifted memberships, and it gives you free entries into the giveaways last day of every month. Do it. So exclamation mark Mike, exclamation mark Legend. There he is. Exclamation mark Slaith. Exclamation mark Chaos. Someone's going to have to do Chaos for us. You won't do Chaos by yourself. She thinks it's arrogant doing your own. Well, I'm not bothered. I'll just go on anyone's Discord, and like Michael's got a Dark Pack gamer on, Slave's got a DPG one. I'll just go type it in. I don't care.
Yeah.
They've done it for us, so why not? I'm going to change that back to silver. There you go. So he's starting to look a bit more matte now, which is good. He's not as shiny as he was. I need to lower that down a touch, I reckon. There you go. I'm still going to do it, because hopefully we can get some more subs. I mean, I don't know if you're taking a break or whatnot, but it's already done anyway. I missed it. Sorry. Right. So we put a bit of the Galvo back on that, and he's looking a bit more matte now. He's looking a bit better. Let's move that out of the way. There you go. He is a beautiful looking model. I do love the Tech Marine. I've got lows there.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
He's a Tech Marine. Tech Marine Piotr. So he's the one who goes and fixes like the dreadnoughts, the tanks. Yeah, and he has a gravity-based gun there. He has a bolter up here. He has this massive axe. He's got spur arms, so he's quite good. He's good to have when you're playing the game. Have him walking around with like your dreadnoughts and stuff. Yeah, it's a Tech Marine. So like the Chaos equivalent is a Warpsmith. Have you ever seen a Warpsmith base? Because he's got the tendrils coming out the back of him. He's got like a long, oblong base like that. Have a look when you go onto Warhammer or like, you know, Wayland Games, exclamation mark Wayland in chat. And just type in, yeah, exclamation mark Wayland in chat. and just type
Yeah,
in.
here we go. Here we go.
And just type in Walksmith and have a look at his base. You'll be surprised. And obviously,
Guess what else you can do in Wayland games?
and then you can buy stuff, and as long as you use my link, I'll get a kickback. And then what we're going to do at the end of the year, all that money that's in there, we're going to do a giveaway. So it's in your interest. If you are going to buy Warhammers in the UK, do ! Wayland. ! Wayland, anyone? Am I going to have to do it? And buy it through that, because then at the end of the year, you might get it all back through a giveaway. What can I say? I am just the channel that keeps on giving. Keep on giving.
Yeah, you are a giver.
I am a giver. I'm not a taker. I'm too big for that. In more ways than one, darling. There you go. Thank you, Michael. But yeah, ! Wayland, go over there, have a little look. And if you do buy anything, make sure you buy it through the link. So don't like go out of it and then go back and buy it. You have to click on the link again. It's definitely worth it. You can get up to 20% off your Warhammers. So it's cheaper than actually buying from Warhammer Direct. Now, obviously, there are certain things you can only buy from Warhammer Direct, so you have to go through that. But if you're after 99% of the range, at a 20%, up to 20% discount, I should say, because not everything's at 20% discount. There are some things on there that are 30-odd% discount, which I was going to buy the other day, some Mark II stuff. But yeah, get over there and have a look. Mark II Heresy. Mark II Heresy armor. Mark 1 was Thunder Warriors, wasn't it?
No, so Mark 1, there was their own version.
Oh yeah, their own version of Thunder armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Mark 2 was the first sealed, so kind of space armor.
There you go. Thank you, Dank.
Welcome, the more you know.
Exactly. Every day's a school day. So after this dry brushing's done, we're going to do a bit more dry brushing. Yeah, let's get it all up to, what are we on? 30 likes. We're halfway there, everyone, for a giveaway today. Get them likes smashed. There's 25 of yous in chat, and I'm pretty sure not all of yous have hit that like button. If you want a giveaway, hit that like button.
You want to see your families again, hit the like button.
I'll send Dank in. 006.5. Dank report to duty, sir. Well, Mr. Powers.
Smoking a pancake?
Can I put a bun? Pipe in a bun? Oh, camera's gone off again. I really need to fix that.
What is this, a GW stream?
Tactical Hobbit. That is Dank.
That's funny. Yes, I'm short.
That's what chat's saying. That's not from me. I think that was hilarious.
I'm sure you did.
Thanks to Tactical Hobbit, and I'm a digital pimp. Hard at work with my links.
You're not that much taller than me, to be honest.
Who's not? Adam. Adam's 6'4", I think.
No, God, no. No, that's freakishly tall. I meant you.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Yeah, I'm 3 inches. And you can do a lot with 3 inches, apparently.
I've heard 3 inches is too much.
And I was born wrong. I had to have 3 inches cut off.
Actually, technically, I'm 5'6'9".
5'6".
I lost an inch. Yeah, I lost an inch, actually.
You're 6'5"?
Due to the army.
Ah, fair enough. Well, carrying all the backpacks and stuff.
Yeah, it's literally compressed my spine.
So does that mean, Ad, you used to be 6'7" then, Ad? 6'7". Sorry. That was for Dan. 54-inch chest. There's some nice boobies.
Fucking hell.
Time for the...
You ever thought about being a prop?
I used to be a prop. I used to be Lucid.
Really?
Yeah, I used to play...
You tall enough?
When I was a kid... Oh, mate, I was the strongest person in our team. So I was front of the line-out. and I was loosehead.
Yeah.
Because I could... sorry, no, I wasn't front of the lineup. I was third in the lineup. Because I could... And this sounds incredibly weird. But when you'd pick him up... Right, you're supposed to pick him up by the legs, but I'd pick him up by his ass. And I could put my hands under someone's ass, lift them up, and straighten my arms up like that, and just keep them up in the air for as long as I wanted.
So you just pick up men by their asses, sweet.
Oh, yeah, I'd pick up. Anyone wants their asses picked up, come and see me. I'm very good at it. I'm an ass man. Used to be 6'6". Yeah, so you got compressed spine as well. How are you, Omelette? You alright? Welcome in. Don't forget to 32 likes. Come on, everyone. We're up to 32. 28 to go. We're on the countdown. Countdown.
Rushing weight.
Get the message out to people. Get over. Enable gifted memberships. They'll get a free membership. And then get to 60 likes. I'll do a giveaway today. I'm in a good mood. In a good mood. Right. So there is that first colour. So now we've done the Galvo, but we need to go something a bit lighter. So we could go word bearers. I'm not going to go corn. That's not quite light enough. Swazdak is a bit too light. So we got... Right. So that's the colour we've just done. And they're the two colours that we can go now. So do we want to go word bearers or Mephiston next? What do we reckon? You carried a lot back in the day. Mini-me's and Gimpies were heavy boys.
Fuck me, how much linkage did you need to carry for that, mate?
Just go...
Because I've been assistant gunner in my time, and it's not a fun thing.
So which one of these two we do with them? Mephiston or... So I'd say Fiston.
Fiston.
Much.
Brother, I know the pain, mate. I know the pain.
Well, I reckon we should do word bearers and then a light one of Mephiston for highlights, and then finish it off with either Wazdaka or even do an orange. Use blue.
It's a bit random.
Yeah. I don't know how to repeat. I don't know how to respond to that. Thank this favour. Have a quick natter with chat. See if you can get some more likes for me. 1,200 rounds and 3 barrels. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Oh, I'm so happy. I only, what was it, 1,000 rounds between the two of us, and it was like I got all 600, 600 to 700. So happy I didn't have fucking 1,200 rounds for that.
You two have a natter. I'm going for a piss. Ad'll probably come into chat in a minute, and so you can talk about it properly. Won't be a sec.
Woo! Yeah, the only reason I got made this, by the way, is because my webbing is incredibly spacious. It's not because I specialise in it or anything. Yep. That's all. Yep. I had to carry all my own weapons and all that dog shit as well. The claimer as well. Oh, it's all fun. Light infantry, my fucking arse. So, chat, what's the best way to get him banned? Okay, so unfortunately I ain't got any of those. Ah. Yeah, we were mules. Still am.
Biggest tits gone for a wee. You love my tits. Don't know what you're on about. He loves my tits. And every time he sees me, he tries grabbing them. But I charge him one member. So I'm a cheap tit man.
You know what, mate? Take any money you can get. Cost of living. One of our lads was saying to himself, "Just start on OnlyFans."
Well, that chair's just done it again. It's dropped. Goddamn fucking chair. It's done it again. I'm dropping down. I'm getting lower. Hang on one sec. Let me fix it. I had it perfect then. I think I might have to swap chairs. Hang on one sec. Fully up. Fully down. Fully up. fully down. Up, down, up, down, up. There we go. Down a bit. There we go. Right, so what I need to do now is sit right at the back. So distribute my weight around everywhere. And let's see. If you suddenly see me go, it's because it's dropped. But I've got that many things in the way. Might have to just move that over slightly. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Professional streamer and all that.
I'm only in professional in terms of I get... There, it's just done it now. I've just turned it a little... Yeah, it's when I twist a little bit, it drops. Oh, right. Right, word bearer.
So what you're saying is you've got to stand completely still, or sit completely still.
There is that, yeah. Fucking hell, it's just done it now. You'll just see me every now and again, just like... and fall. Best cleavage in Mini. That's true. That's true. Everyone loved my cleavage. Just done it then. It's only since Chaos has been playing on the PC, and I think she's fucked it. Because it was always fine on every stream I did. Never had a problem. Chaos played it a couple of games and she fucked it.
Oh, you taking it, Chaos?
I don't know.
It's accusing you.
I don't know. Oh well, if it means I have to move... The good thing is this table drops lower. So if that's the case, I'll just drop the table lower so it's the same height for me doing my paintings and stuff. So, but we're going to blame Chaos. I'm going to do a light rub over on this one. Get a bit of highlight in that, especially the really raised areas. Just get it very thinly on it and multiple times just passing it over. And then you can start seeing the line of it coming together. See? So if I do it here...
No, yeah.
Literally just... Because that's... Edge highlighting is basically just a cheating version of dry brushing. But dry brushing for me looks more organic, looks more real. Where edge highlighting looks very, very fake, I find. So I'm not a fan of it.
Too good for it.
I'm too good for that edge highlighting. Fuck you, edge highlighting. Now some of it does make sense. But... And what I find is you've got to follow the line. So if you've got lines like this, then you dry brush that way because you catch the line and you miss the recess. So you've just got to do it the right way. And just take your time. If it means you do 20 or 30 little passes over it, then you do 20 or 30 little passes over it. There you go. See, you can start seeing the different highlights and lowlights in it. And then what we'll do is we'll go over it like with a Mephiston red. And that will just put a touch more highlighting on it. But it looks like it kind of looks a bit edge highlighted now if you look. Oh, thank you, Omelette. Do it the right way. Tallahassee, 2026. Right, so there's the first bit. But these are the way I used to paint years ago. And that's now starting to look... Because you don't want it looking shiny. The only things you want looking shiny are things that are meant to be fucking shiny, where the clothes are not meant to be. That was cringe. Omelette, that was cringe. Now you owe me a £5 super chat for calling me out. I am turning into Balrock. But I just can't say members because we've run out. Hang on, likes have dropped to 27. We're on 30 odd a minute ago. What the fuck's gone on? Likes have dropped to 27? The hell?
Ooh.
What some dodgy people up to in chat there? What he's doing?
They didn't like what you said.
No, they didn't. They've unliked. They've disliked it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind.
They
dislikes.
said, you know what? I like edge highlighting.
Oh, cheers, Alistair. All right, bud. Yeah, everyone's. I'm gonna do a giveaway. We get to 60 likes. I'll do a giveaway today. Only a small one, but I'll do a giveaway. I think with that in the picture, I think it takes the focus away. So if I do it that way, I might get a bit better focus on the. And if I angle that slightly, there we go. But for me, this is more of a gradient. It's like more of a gradient, and it's more of a natural edge highlighting. Because it isn't just like a flat line, it's like different gradient, different thicknesses. So like, now if you look at, so that's, obviously that piece is meant to be lighter. So that's taking more of the paint, where like the bits at the back isn't meant to be. And I got a question for Slaith as well. When are you getting Outriders? You need to get it. If you like Helldivers, you'll love Outriders. I wish you'd highlight my edges. Hey, for a £10 super chat, I'll do fucking anything.
How can you do for a Klondike bar?
Because Brent can't fit in the glory hole, and that's why we all like Brent. But it is true what you want to do. You basically, dry brushing wastes so much fucking paint. It's ridiculous. It wastes so much paint. But you want to try and get it as clean as you possibly can, because the more softer lines over it, the better it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, I'll take $10. Send me a $10 and I'll edge your highlights anytime. Now this is going to be a good example of this, because you've got quite a lot of raised areas here. So literally, just get it nice and flat and just run your brush over like that. That's all you've got to do. And you can start seeing then this raised bit start to get a bit of a different colour to it. The other reason I don't like edge highlighting as well, it doesn't actually show you where the fucking highlights are coming from, where the light's coming from. Because for me, highlighting is all about where the light's coming from. For me, whenever I paint, I tend to do the light source up here pointing down. So I tend to do this side lighter, that side darker. I think it makes a model look more, for lack of a better term, real. Keep it real.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Respect. Ooh, 10-man jump packs. I love them. I've got 10 of them. Ooh, your solar scallops. Very nice. What is... let me just back out of this one a sec. home page. Refresh that one. Cool. Go back, switch back to the live view. See if that's changed anything when I've refreshed it. Yeah, we suddenly dropped to 28 likes, so God knows what's going on. I think YouTube must have an algorithm where it will, if you don't watch for a certain amount of time, so like if some people have like an alt account or something, if you don't watch for a certain amount of time, it knocks them off. Who knows? You did?
It's all conspiracy.
Yeah, lovely lava yellow. You did. It was a beautiful looking chapter. I do love a homebrew chapter. Just shows people who do homebrew chapters, and Slave, shut your ears here. I love because it shows that you're more like artistic and brings out like your artistic liberties and stuff like that. Because that's originally what the because it used to be 20 chapters. That's what originally the reason why. Is it 2 and 14? Yeah, that's the reason why they're not there, because it was meant to be your own chapter. That was the whole point of it. And they obviously brought that then more into to law and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, that's originally what it was. That's what we used to tell people back in day. They used to say, "Who's that?" And that's your chapter. There you. So there was always 2, so you could pick which one you wanted. But the idea was you could have a chaos one or a loyalist one. That's why there was 2, not just 1. You have to watch for a minimum amount of time for the light to count. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Michael. That's probably why. Some people have clicked on it and then have disappeared. Some people will watch and not like my content. I get it. I don't take it personally. I don't like everything I watch on YouTube. I should have changed that then. I should have went, I don't like everything I watch on Pornhub. I mean, that's the only problem in this country. You can't watch it anymore. Not unless you upload like everything, like your inside leg measurement, your whole search history. Welcome to Nazi Britain with Conrad. Well, with fucking what's his name?
2 tiers.
With fucking Starmer, the new. It's Starmer's leading the Fourth Reich.
Yeah,
that's where it's all coming from.
That sucks for you guys. I've got a VPN.
Does that work then? Can you just use a VPN? Does that work? Does it?
Yeah, that's literally it.
There you go, everyone. Thanks. Just out himself as watching Pornhub.
Maybe. That's Jack all else to do.
If everyone wants to go and have a little look at Scuba's Army, !Discord, and pop on over and have a little look at it in the Warhammer section. Some very nice colours. Oh shit! It's a very nice colour scheme. I don't know why, but oranges and blacks and oranges with like they mix with a lot of really nice with a lot of armies.
Who's this rando called Slave?
Oh, you're doing Inceptors? Nice. I just finished for some Plasma Inceptors myself. Yeah, I just did did I do a picture? There you go.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Let me see, did I do a picture?
They're very nice.
So so there's some of them. So there's my Inceptors. They're on the smoke basis, so I've now got 6 of them.
Slave, I think you might have an addiction, mate.
Wow, what's Slave saying now? I'm not looking at chat. I'll have to have a look in a sec.
No, I've just seen Slave's Army.
Oh yeah, Slave's got a lot of models. A lot of them. Now, if for some reason, because we're calling him Keir Starmer and sorry, because we're calling Conrad Starmer or Keir Starlin or stuff like that on Nazi Britain, if for some reason I'm not on tomorrow, it's because they come and had me arrested just for having an opinion. Crazy that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy that.
Be a bit awkward if I'm the one that has to rage you. Hi, Darcy. Hi.
All right, Dank, lad. How are we doing? You all right? Yeah, I'll come quietly. Yeah, it's all right.
It's sweet. I suppose we could let this go if you give me some of your army.
Yeah, go on then. Take whatever model you want. One of the ones on the 20mm basis.
No, what you do have to do is just point me to Chaos's stuff. Hey, I'll take anything you want from there.
Like to see him try and raid you? Yeah. That'd be interesting. Your boys are... Yeah, I try and do as much plasma on mine, so when I do me Inceptors, I've got 6 of them with plasmas. When I do, like, me Repulse Executioner, that's got a plasma. I have loads of Hellblasters. I've got 2 plasmas on me... Deathwing Terminators. Yeah, I try and do plasma on everything. I reckon if they actually do in this 11th edition, which is a theory stroke kind of a rumour that's been floating around the mill, where they'll try and do similar to what they did in like 8th edition, which is have each individual unit have something special about them. I'd love the Dark Angels to be like Masters of Plasma, where they get to... I don't think automatically pass hazardous rolls. I think that's a bit too powerful. But like,
yeah,
get to re-roll hazardous rolls. I think that would be fucking ace for them. It's like Imperial Fist are very bolter orientated, so they get something regarding bolters. Blood Angels are very melee based, so they get something to do with certain melee weapons or certain melee attacks. You know, like Raven Guard, a Master of Stealths or something they get. It would be cool just to have like an individual. So you have your army rule, like your Oath of Moment, which used to be great when it could reroll, when it first started, reroll hits and wounds. But they should have an individual, for me, an individual chapter rule. I think.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
So Dark Angels, you roll and on a 4+, half your army turns chaos.
Go and fuck yourself. Whole chapter based... Yeah. I agree. Whole chapter of mine's based on plasma. I love it. Need 15 to take you down. I'm going to do the next one. Oh, sweet, yeah. I wish I... Because that's how they used to build the models, was with green stuff. So many, many years ago, where the sculptors, rather than using CAD like they do now, which is the computer-based one, they used to actually sculpt them. That's why the models sometimes have like really weird like body shapes and arm lengths and stuff like that, because they used to make them out of green stuff. So what they do is they get a big bar of green stuff, like a big cylindrical bar or a square bar, and then they just got sculpting it like you would do with a big fucking like a statue. Beetleborgs, big bad Beetleborgs.
Well, I liked it. They had character.
Yeah. That's what all the metal ones were. That's how they did all the metal
Custom
ones.
chapters got the Star Oaths, and every one of them gets over a moment. That's my chapter special.
You know what's weird as well? That game we had the other day when I never used Oath of Moment once. It was weird that, wasn't it? Imagine how much faster I'd have took that Titan down with using the Oath of Moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word. Well, we didn't realise at the end, didn't we, that we didn't use it? Or I didn't use it.
Yeah. I think it was just kind of that, and some of the other games just highlighted just how powerful characters can be at buffing units. Yeah. Because Oath of Moment on top of what already your characters were buffing.
Well, if it had Oath of Moment and it had a librarian with him, then I'd have been getting sustained. I'd have been getting reroll hits. So I could have been putting... Yeah, the 20 attacks I was getting from... the 16 attacks I was getting from the maces. Let's say I'd have failed 2 of them and made 2 6s, so that's sustained. Then reroll got another 6. Then all of a sudden... I'm then putting more, or like put 17. It's just fucking stupid how it could have went. Should we try it again with Oath of Moment?
Oh yeah, because I love punishing myself. How about now?
I'm gonna try and make that into a video. I just need to do a little bit of an intro for it and stuff. Buffy the Vampire Layer. How about Muffy the Vampire Layer? She's even cuter. How is Filthy? Hope Filthy's doing well. How long have I been streaming now? An hour and a half? But yeah, everyone make sure you're smashing that like button. We get to 60 likes, I'll do an impromptu giveaway. Now, is it Buffy the Vampire Layer or is it Snuggy the Snugglebear? Because if Capra were here, he'd do it. He'd do Snuggy the Snuggy Bear. Is it 4 more to do? Yeah, 4 more to do. And then we will move on to a lighter colour again, so probably the Mephiston red. And then that will be basically the robes done. Apart from the inside one, where I am going to probably have to do some edge highlighting in there. Maybe put some like orange highlights in there or something like that. And go from there, really. I feel like this is heresy. Oh shit, that's just popped off. I have to glue that back on. I feel like this is heresy because I'm doing word bearer red on a Dark Angel. Brother!
Oh, not just because you're doing a Dark Angel.
We're doing heresy together. Join me for the heresy. Lorgar's not
Oh,
going
what
to
do you
have
mean
all the fun.
heresy together? My Titan's a loyal one.
Is it really? Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you.
What kind of black did he use? It's just the spray black. No, the chaos. Not Chaos Black. Abaddon Black, sorry. Chaos Black was what it used to be back in the day. When I were a lad, when I used to go to my local shop, they never had this newfangled Abaddon Black. It were Chaos Black, Garceldi. It were Chaos. That were a better spray, that were. Sorry, that's me being an old man.
Tell you what, the whole world went wrong when we stopped doing Goblin Green.
I think I've got a Goblin Green somewhere.
Oof.
I remember when all this were all metal. I was going to say fields. I remember when all this were all metal. They were good days. You'd start painting, you didn't do enough bloody super glue and they fall apart. Testicle pink, yeah. Yeah. Abaddon Black, word bearers. So I've got 3 heretical colours. I've got Abaddon Black. I've got, where is it? Galvorback Red as a base. Anyone know what the Galvorback were? And then the word bearers, which links into the Galvorback. You know what? In the book, The First Heretic, I actually quite liked Argyltal. Don't leave out Caliban Green, fuck off. Yeah, Badab Black, yeah. The Badab Wars, yeah. Yeah. Argyltal was cool. I liked Argyltal. The first Galvorback. The first man possessed by a demon.
I liked it when he died.
Does he die?
Argotol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking spoilers, mate. Fucking hell.
The series has been out for like 20 years. Other news: Horace turned traitor.
Another news: water's wet.
Yeah.
Now I'm up to. Now bear in mind, I'm only back into the hobby 2 years, so I've missed the whole Horus Heresy. Right? That was basically it was coming to the end of the Siege of Terror when I got back into it. So I'm currently listening to them on Audible. Other obviously streaming services are available too. And I'm currently up to Fear to Tread, the Blood Angel one. Also,
So basically, what happened is this guy called Horace
I'm at Cygnus
had a
Prime.
slight minor inconvenience.
Yeah, he got shown that he wasn't as special as he thought he was. And
Yeah.
if anything was to change in the future and his daddy won't think he's special. Daddy didn't care. No, I didn't.
I mean,
Didn't. I said didn't.
kind of got to the point where he left like some of his brothers, quote unquote brothers, to die
Brothers.
on a world. Saved his son, Angron. Is like at that point, do you really think he really cares about you? I mean, come on, lads. He doesn't. He could have kind of should have seen that.
The generals, that's all they are for him. They're a tool.
Yeah.
The Primarchs are tools. What? Some of them are anyway. Conrad Curse, Lorgar. They're all tools.
The line.
Everyone hates the line, and I think it's funny. Tallahassee left during the
I hate
Great
the line.
Crusade
I
and
just
came
think
back
some
at
of
the
you in
siege.
denial about him.
That's fucking true. That's filthy. He's just nailed it on the fucking. Tallahassee left during the Great Crusade and came back at the Siege of Terror. What the fuck happened, guys? I like that one. Yeah, that was awesome. Well done, filthy. Did you get Garrow as well? Because he's back in stock. That Loken versus Abaddon's back in stock as well. I'm tempted. But I'll get killed, so I can't. Right, so we're going to do a little bit more highlighting now with Mephiston, but it's a very light highlighter, so we don't need as much. I want to see when I get to the point, right, with the amount of layers of paint that's going on this, right, can it all be flat? Can I get it all flush? Ah! Uh-oh, he's going to kill me. Hang on, it's my desk. He's not going to kill me. He's going to kill me. I need one more. You think we need one more? No, we'll get one more.
Garrow was the first knight errant, wasn't he?
Yep. What?
Yeah.
There we go. Here's a question. What? What legion's he from?
You asking me or chat?
Give chat a go. Do you know?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know who his Primarch was?
Yep.
Sound. Go on, chat. Davos! Death Guard, there you go. Absolutely.
Stinky boys.
Smelly. Ah, shit, I knew I'd forget to do something on this. first.
I was thinking of getting him for my mate because my mate does Grey Knights.
Hmm.
So I was thinking, get him as a present.
Yeah.
The founder, one of the founders.
Yeah. What do you reckon they'll do first? Like a John Grammaticus or a Malcador model? Do you reckon they'll ever do a Malcador model?
I
Maybe
want there to be a Malcador. It's not that hard to do a Malcador model at the end of the day.
No. And then every time you play with John Grammaticus, all you'll hear is, "Hi, I'm John Grammaticus.
I guess.
I have the worst American accent ever, but I'm from America. John Grammaticus. Grammaticus. Grammaticus." You're ordering on payday? Nice. You are now going to proceed, paint, and repaint your Gene Stealer coats about 90 times. Yeah, that kind of sounds like you.
Yeah, you are punching yourself there, mate.
There you go. Remember, how many times did you do your Emperor's Children? Out of curiosity, how many times did you paint, strip, paint, strip, paint, strip, strip, paint, paint, strip, paint, stripper? Stripper? Anyone say stripper? I'm good for stripper. Where are we going to strippers? 7 times. Right, let's do some just on the highlights.
Yeah, it'd be quite. I think it'd be quite fun to play against Gene Stealers.
I've never played him, you know.
They got some sort of rule where it's just like randomly appear or something, isn't it?
I have no idea. Davos will tell us. There you go. So that's looking more natural shades.
Oh, right, okay. God, that would be annoying.
Army rule is to ping like 400 models, but fucking hell. Pay the resurging points, bring back units until when they like, fuck me. It's like Necrons all over again. Necrons 2.0. I remember when Necrons first got all like the monolith and stuff like that. They had a save. I think they had an invulnerable save on some of them, and then on a 4+ they got back up on full wounds. It's like, yeah, so it's like a feel no pain sort of thing. Yeah, I remember playing them, and my army was like 3 squads of warriors, a couple of immortals, a couple of destroyers and wraiths, and 1 lord, and it was just battering everyone because it was just back then there was no like objectives or any of this bollocks. And it was just basically fight each other. Oh my god, no one could beat it. Because you just used to take warriors. That was like the, if you like, the meta, but that was like the cheat. You just took warriors. No one could do anything. You just kept getting back up no matter what you did to them. But don't forget everyone to smash that likes. We need to get to 6. Sorry, Nick. We need to get to 60 likes and we'll do a giveaway. Smash that like.
It is kind of low friendly.
We'll be back with the Resurrection Orb. Bummers. You're packing your EC? Nice, Davos. Well, that's who wants to play against your EC. Because I'm playing against Shent's Blood Angels and possibly a Titan. So we'll see how quickly I can take that one down, considering I took down a Warlord Titan with 2 units of Deathwing Knights. Sorry, Dank.
That's alright. GW, please, give me nicer rolls.
I am going to put that as a video soon so everyone can watch it. And for total cheese, they hide that way so they can't drop below 25 to avoid the fate. Oh, fair enough. Players off. Well, it's up to you guys if you want to do like proper 40k rules, go after objectives and stuff like that, or if you just want to do like a fight against each other. Oh no, you're not going to be there, Dank, are you? So you can't play.
What?
My birthday.
No. Unfortunately, I will be crying while working.
Yeah. Filthy, are you coming to my birthday? Because you could play... If Filthy's coming, Davos, you can play Filthy's Orcs. Or you've got Chaos's Chaos. Nate's going to have... Space Wolves. Trying to get Nuz and Gung, invited Daka, Valrak, and yeah, it's going to be quite a few people coming, hopefully.
Everyone, if you're going, play objectives.
You going against Chaos? Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, Davos versus Chaos will be good. And what do you normally put in chat when you talk about Chaos there, Dank?
Hang on.
Oh, you missed the exclamation.
Ah, you bollocks. Oh, fuck up.
Are you coming, Filthy? Oh, brilliant. Filthy, right. We're thinking, I need your input on this, and I'm probably going to have a chat with you separately. So we're thinking of Friday night, just going for something to eat, Element Games on the Saturday, and then a night out somewhere on the Saturday. But we're thinking maybe go, not necessarily just into Stockport, but maybe go further afield, maybe into Manchester or something. So that's where I'm probably going to need your input. Because I know Kay's pretty much sorting the majority of it, but they're not going to be there on the Saturday night because they've got a birthday to go to. So that's why I might just leave that bit up to you. There you go, exclamation mark, cheek. Cheek? She is a fucking cheek, I'll tell you that much.
No, you're welcome, Chaos. You definitely deserved it.
Yeah, that's sound, Davos. Well, just when you get in, let us know. Because I'll put, I'll probably send you my number. Because I don't think you've got, it's a long legs. I'll send you my number so you can just WhatsApp me when you're in. And I'll tell you where we are and whatnot. That's and if we're still out, because Friday's not going to be too heavy. So Friday is the actual birthday itself. So we're just thinking meet up, drinks, something to eat. That's pretty much it. That's all that's planned for that one. And then if we want to go anywhere, we can do. And then Saturday's going to be gaming, and then go out and get bladdered. Yeah, sound Davos, nice one. You could never set foot in the UK or England. Why is that? Why could you never set foot? Is there someone? Are you wanted? You'd be arrested as soon as you get there. The pictures you holding shooting guns, most likely hundreds of thousands of comments.
Yeah.
Nah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. There's videos of me shooting, not real guns, but there's videos of me on my channel shooting fake guns. Yeah, I'm going to start messaging people again so they can remind them about the dates. Because it's the week before Warhammer World. So I've booked my birthday off on the birthday weekend, but then I'm off the following weekend as well to go Warhammer World. So hopefully see everyone there and maybe some rematches and whatnot. I always find it weird just chatting away like this. Because I never... Years ago, I used to need like concentration to paint and stuff. And now, because I'm just not that arsed, it's like, I'll just read chat, I'll stop, I'll do this, did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crown doesn't like the real thing. Fuck him. Prince Charles not bad, he goes shooting himself. It's more fucking Comrade Starmer. Mr. I'll fight for human rights, but then I'll fuck over his own people. Cheers, Kia. Sorry, he's got political. Right, we'll stop the politics now. So I'm not here tomorrow. You know, it's that comment. There you go. The cloak's starting to look quite like natural now. I mean, there's little bits that I need to fix and whatnot, but see, I've got like the highlights, the lowlights, and the different colours sinking through. And I think dry brushing just looks miles better because you get things like that where you get things like that where like it raises certain areas and stuff. So I think that's miles better than edge highlighting and stuff. That's just my opinion because everyone has their own. It's like arseholes. Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Unless you're unfortunate, then you don't have an opinion either. Yeah, Davos is a sleeper agent. That's why Davos is coming all this way for my birthday, because he's going to take me down. He's going to take me down to Chinatown. Take me to the bank. If you want to go really sad and go Steven Seagal, take me to the blood bank. Probably the worst actor ever to star in an action film. And there's been a lot of bad actors.
Yeah, but he's funny.
Oh, chat's been disconnected. What's happened there? Oh, there you go. Successfully connected again. Chat got disconnected for a minute. Someone's listening.
Government.
Someone's listening. Hang on, let me take a picture of that to show people, because you won't believe me. Yeah, look. There you go, look. Chat got disconnected. They're watching me. They're watching me, everyone. Don't disrespect the mighty Seagal. Fucking Steven Seagal. What a twat. You know he ran away from a fight from Jean-Claude Van Damme. So Van Damme is a legit fighter. Like, Seagal is what's it now? His martial art is disarming swords. It was what it was invented for in Japan to was it China? Whichever one. To disarm your sword. Were like fucking Van Damme is a legit fighter and he's a legit champion. So yeah, I think if them two got into a fight, fucking Seagal would have no chance. Especially now, the big fat bastard. Under Siege, yeah. Under Siege was good. That's probably the only one. Like, you had like Nico and Hard to Kill, and they just got fucking repetitive. And have you ever seen him run? Just Google Steven Seagal running, and you'll just fucking laugh your head off. Aikido, Hipkido, yeah, Aikido, when it, yeah. But that's just the martial art of disarming you. There's nothing. That's all that is. Yeah, Google just you after this, just YouTube him running. It's fucking brilliant. He just runs like a twat. Anyone else want to jump into the lobby and come and chat with me and Dank? We're having a good time. The Muscles from Brussels. The Muscles from Brussels, who was the original Predator. In case anyone didn't know that. So the original Predator film with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Van Damme was the Predator originally.
I think you'll find the original Predator was Purple Aki. If you know, you know.
Purple Aki. If you know, you know. He looks better than me. He looks like a piss Jack Sparrow. Van Damme is alright, but he's no the Lambert. Are you talking about like Christopher Lambert or the Frenchman who played a Scotsman in Highlander against the Scotsman who played an Egyptian? I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian with this real Scottish accent. Marmish Moneypenny, yes, I'm Egyptian, yes. Why don't you come and get into my bed with me and I'll show you some of my Egyptian content. Christopher Lambert refers to himself as the Lambert. Does he? I never knew that. That's bad. That's bad. Tell you what, I know they're doing a reboot of Highlander with Henry Cavill, which I was excited for until I realised that Dave Bautista's going to be the Kurgan. And I was a bit like, don't know.
Not a big fan of him.
Nah. Because he can. No one can ever beat Clancy Brown as the Kurgan. Ever. Don't care who you are. That bit where he talks to the nuns. Happy Halloween, ladies. I think it's brilliant. And he goes, just that bit. That was fucking brilliant. He was, but was dropped. Black guy took over. Yeah. You know why he dropped him? Because he kept trying to get them to put his face in it. And he wanted the publicity of his face because it was a big budget film and they told him to fuck off. And then they put Kevin Peter Hall. That was the guy who did it. And Kevin Peter Hall does actually, you do see his face in the film itself. So you know when Schwarzenegger gets rescued at the end, he's the helicopter pilot.
Hmm.
One with the aviators on who drops him down like that. Yeah. I'm tired of remakes. Rob Zombie was right before he sold out and made remakes. Yeah. Yeah, they don't need... Some of them you can do workarounds where it's not a remake, it's like a prequel, sequel or something like that, and they do work, like... But there's not many of them. So, like, The Thing, I quite liked the prequel they did to that. The less said about the sequel, Star Wars, the better. Somehow Palpatine returned.
God.
And then, yeah. Just, yeah.
I'm trying to paint here, don't piss me off. Have you tried painting the backpacks on JPIs? So many freaking nooks and crannies.
I have, yes. Yes. That's why I tend
Easy
to
models because their arms are not, holding a rifle across the front of.
Well, it's Inceptor.
As soon as you get to the backpack, though.
Is it Jump Assault?
Inceptors are easy.
Yeah, Inceptors were dead easy, but Jump Pack, yeah, because I've done them all Dark Angel, mine's pretty much spray and black, airbrush Caliban green over the top of them, Inkum Null, so this, I'm giving away my secrets on how I do my Dark Angel green here. So I do Caliban and, Warpstone Glow. So what I'll do is I'll get it on the dry brush and I'll put Caliban green, so go over the Caliban green with the Null Oil. Then I'll add 25% in of Warpstone Glow, so it makes it a shade lighter. Do that. Enough to make 50-50, 75, and then that's how I do mine, yeah. And then I'll do the silver bits, and that's it. Because you're not really looking at that. I've always said that you should concentrate on the face, the weapon, and the midriff, the torso, because that's where everyone looks. If you concentrate and get them right, don't matter about the rest.
Abaddon Black, Warpstone Green. That's a lot of chaos colours you're painting your Dark Angels with. Want to say something?
Shut up.
Secret.
So what's that? To be fair,
My thing is when I'm basing models, I've got to base it colors. I've got to chapter. It's not like I'm doing Salamander.
yeah,
Paint the whole model green.
yeah,
Or Ultramarines where you do all blue.
yeah.
I've got to put the orange down, then I got to paint the gray, and then make sure I don't have any areas where I gloss over.
Yeah.
And then I do a wash, and then I have to go back over and do orange again. So I got to base the models time.
Henry Cavill does a remake of Highlander 2. With Michael Ironside. And the fucking dog shit fucking bubble they had to put to stop the atmosphere from corroding and shit like that. Ramirez! My old friend Ramirez! When he's old and fucking decrepit.
Dumbledore, is that you?
Harry Potter! There you go, there's my Dumbledore. I've not got any Tau, no, that's one army I don't have. Used to have many years ago when they first came out. Because it was all new and the battle suits looked amazing because it was like mech sort of style, and then
Yeah.
that was that was like just over 20 years ago.
That's the army I should with Tau.
Yeah, Filthy always looks at the chest, especially with them female custodies.
Woo! Female custodies.
Well, there is talk. So I've seen this on a few different places, and Valrat being the biggest one. Apparently, some of come and join me on Friday for the watch along because they're doing a preview show, and Custodes is going to be a big focus of it, and they are doing some new models. So they're taking a lot of the resin stuff and turning that to plastic. So I think there's going to be like I think it's going to be the Gladius Dreadnought, I think the Achilles Dreadnought, I'm thinking Venatari, possibly a tank, and stuff like that. But apparently all the resin units is going to be plastic. But not all of them are going to be able to use in 40k. They're going to limit some units and whatnot, because they are bringing out fresh ones straight for 40k. And apparently some of the units may be female custodies.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's going to be fucking interesting how people take that one.
Do you think they're going to turn the comments off?
We'll see and see. So what's
Be a good bet.
everyone's hopes and predictions then for the preview show? Let's have a look what chat say.
Big golden muscle mummies.
In my opinion, GW should not be releasing anything new until Grey Knight, get a whole new line.
Grey Knights
My
are
mate
coming
would
next
agree with
edition.
you on that.
Yeah, Grey Knights are coming next edition. They're getting the bigger scale. You've obviously just had the standard
Catagen
marine sort of size
major.
ones. So the marine size ones they're coming out soon. But yeah, the full lot of them is going to be next edition.
You know what they should need to do? Remake the Catachans, put them with the new crew, and give like a Vietnam style.
I want them to do Sly Marbra with all of the Catachans.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I accidentally called him Sly Marbra then, didn't I? Sly Marbo. Called him Marbra. He's the Marbra man. Maha. Maha.
Isaac.
What's that? Yeah, Grease Piece will be first in line with the Grey Knights. Absolutely. Yeah, Slave picked up on it, yeah. Slide Marbro. Yeah, call him Marbra. I need a cig. I used to smoke years ago and I don't know. I'm concentrating on 10 things at once. I'm a bloke. I can do one. Yeah, that's the brand they all smoke. You've seen half of them have got little fucking in the mouth. Yeah, it's Sly Marlboro.
Just saying, there must be entire worlds dedicated to the production of baccy. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's it, yeah, there's tobacco worlds in the Imperium. Does everyone realise this? A whole world with just tobacco plants everywhere. There's probably, other worlds that grow other sort of leaves that you
Talking
can
about the planet
potentially
Camel.
smoke. The planet Camel, yeah. Yeah. Camel planet.
that.
There's a twin.
That brings back
There's a
memories.
couple of twin worlds. One called Benson's, one called Hedges, one called Lambert, one called Butler. So yeah, so there's a few like that. He's the flavour company Imperial Guard, yeah. You want an Orca back? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But I'm thinking, so for the reveals, as we've already had a breakdown, there's going to be Custodes, based on the bananas and the red plume that was shown on the preview video. If you looked very closely at the bald guy, he had a purity seal on, and the little symbol at the bottom of the purity seal was Ravenwing. So we might get something to do with Ravenwing there. Apparently there may be some ultramarine stuff. Obviously the Red Corsairs and the Eldar Corsairs are going to be there because they all leaked. So it's going to be a pretty good 40k night. So make sure. So 7 o'clock UK time. I'm going to be going live about 6:30. So come and join me and we'll have a watch along. And hopefully it's not shit like the last one where they had problems with the freaking microphones. and they had to cut it for 10-15 minutes. But I'm actually happy they're doing it at a proper time. Emperor's Children needs new stuff, but it's not going to be till 11. What would you like to see for Emperor's Children? Because obviously they got the Noise Marines, they got the Infractors, the Tormentors, Fulgrim, Lucius. Lord
I want to see the Emperor's get a Bane Blade version Death Guard.
Oh, like to get their own individual tanks and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the Apocalypse book from back in the day, convert a Bane Blade into the Plague Reaper for Death Guard.
Okay.
Had that gold sphincter cannon on the front of it. I'd like to see a Bane Blade conversion for each of the 4 Chaos.
That'd be cool.
With
I'll get behind that.
rolls.
The Predators are changing because the Rhino's changing. So the Rhino's getting an upscale model. So obviously anything that's based on the Rhino chassis is getting upscaled as well. So there'll be new Whirlwinds. They may change things. So they may go down the Impulsor sort of line for some of them. Obviously, like the Vindicator, they can't because you need tracks for that. Because if you do it on a grav, you just get blasted back. It's like you just see an Impulsor gone. But yeah, so the Rhino chassis is having an upgrade to account for the scale increase, and it should replace a lot of them. So Predator, Vindicator, Whirlwind, Razorback, they'll all get changed. There's a new Land Raider coming as well. And you can always tell with GW when they're about to change something because they'll do a couple of things. One, they'll drop the points massively because they want to sell out of stock. So you'll notice that every single Land Raider, a couple of data slates ago, went down in price for everything, for Custodes, Chaos, and all of Space Marines, and it's the Crusader, the Redeemer. They all went down in price. So you know they want to sell them off. Everything got a Rhino in Chaos. Every single battle force, even the current Death Guard Combat Patrol has got a Rhino in it. So they're trying to get rid of Rhinos because that's changing. There'll be... let's lead this on to the Ace Ventura Rhinos. Yeah, so you just see his head coming out. Yeah! Trying to get out the back.
Well, it drives backwards and his head, yeah.
Yeah, and his head's firing. Yeah! Slave's probably going to cut my face for that now. And you'll see pictures appearing everywhere. Good job Java's not here. He'll be making it into some weird shit. Unless he's lurking. Yeah, so the... what else? So, yeah, I think... Let's move on to... past the preview show to 11th edition. Because 11th edition is going to be out next year. Possibly sort of June, July, August sort of time. And from rumours and whatnot... Again, most of these coming from Vara, they're going to be fast attack based. So just looking at it logically, what's still firstborn and what isn't, what the upgrades will be. So I think in the launch box, if it's going to be fast attack, you're going to get the Vanguard Vets in the upgraded size. The Chaplain with a jump pack hasn't had an upgrade yet, so I reckon that'll be in there. Now, everything normally in these launch boxes are all monoposed and the push fits. So I don't see them doing like multi-part Outriders in the box because it makes no sense for the ethos that the way that they do things normally anyway. So they could potentially do the new Rhino in there. But I think they'll more, with the basing it on fast attack, go towards the new Speeder that's coming. So for me, if you base it on Leviathan, so your big unit was your Dread, your Ballista's Dread. So I think that will be... the Speeder will replace that. Things like your the Terminators, they were in the box, so they'll be the Vanguard Vets. The Flamers unit, I think, will be something like the new Tactical Squad. Stern Guard is the tough one. What they're going to be the equivalent for that one. And then character units, because you had a Lieutenant, a Captain in Terminator armor, a Librarian in Terminator armor, and Apothecary Biologist. So I reckon it's going to be Chaplain with a jump pack, Captain on a bike, maybe, or like a grav bike or something. I reckon they'll do something with maybe like a Lieutenant, maybe a Lieutenant with a jump pack or something. The characters is the hard one, but I reckon majority of the units were pretty much sus. Tactical unit, Speeder, Vanguard Vets. Who else haven't had a firstborn upgrade yet? Centurions.
We need an Inceptor character, flat out.
Yeah, they do need an Inceptor one. Yeah, they do. Absolutely, they do. So that could be there. There could be a grav. There could be a grav jump pack captain that leads the Inceptors. And Slaves just said it there. No Phobos. There's no Phobos Chaplain. That could be it. But I reckon they'll come next edition. But I think the Jump Chaplain, I think, is nailed on because of the Vanguard Vets. I think that's a given. But possibly like a Jump Gravis Captain or Gravis Lieutenant or something like that to go with the Inceptors. Maybe they might do a Gravis like Assault Intercessor sort of thing, or oh yeah, there'll be another Calgar. There'll be like Calgar Mark 15. Yeah, he'll be in there because Ultramarines live longer with Calgar. If anyone didn't know. Now, Orcs, I do apologise to Filthy and the rest of the Orc players. I ain't got a fucking clue what they need because I don't know much about them, so I do apologise for that. I'm more of a Space Marine kind of guy.
So, what do you want brought 11th edition as far as rules? Big changes to the game.
I'd like them to split
Because I've
it.
got two off the top of my head that I preach.
Well, I'd like them to split the rules. I'd like there to be a tournament-based rule set and like a passive player rule sort of set. So just a standard, yeah. I'd like them.
That's one of my two. Yeah, like a tournament rule set, and then maybe like a simplified kind of one-page alternating activation.
Alternating activations would be a good one.
Or even if you do like bolt action, you use like those action dice.
Yeah, that'd be
and
good.
You draw out of a bag. Kind of.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or bring back initiative where you got a higher initiative. Okay, things 6. Let's do alternating activation starting with initiative 6. Now alternating activation 5, then 4, then 3. So you have a faster, list. You might end up activating ahead of lower death guard.
Yeah, I can see that. I like that. I'm just going to have a break from painting for a minute because we've been painting for 2 hours there. So I'm just going to get rid of these. There we go. That's easy. And we can have a little chat about this. Yeah. So I'd like them to bring chapter rules out as well. So like for the main boys. So things like we were talking about before. Maybe Dark Angels have something to do with plasma where they get to reroll hazard rolls. Not obviously... yeah, shake the painting brain fog. That's true, Filthy. I'm stuttering and stammering because I've got the paint fog in my head. But maybe give like main chapters, like a chapter rule. So you've got the army rule, so the Oath of Moment, and then do a chapter rule. So Dark Angels reroll hazardous roll for plasma, for example. Imperial Fists have something to do with bolters. Raven Guard have something to do with stealth, and Blood Angels have something to do with melee combat, where they get to reroll in melee. They get to reroll wands or something, something like that.
Salamanders get the armor penetration on their.
Yeah, better armor penetration on the flamers, on the melters, but not like the melters need it, but the flamers. Dark Angels need a new Master of the Raven Wing. You did do. Samael is still resin. Believe it or not, it's still fine.
See, so what do you do for homebrew chapters? You make people basically pick a gene seed and then they apply the Dark Angel rules to their.
Yeah.
Because I think one of the things that Games Workshop really could do with bringing back that I really enjoyed with 5th edition was the build your own, Crisis Suit Commander for Tau, the build your own chapter master for your homebrew chapter space, where you could, by spending points, pick the weapons, pick a special ability. Kind of armor he wore, is Terminator armor, or
takes me back to 3rd. That
I want all of that back. I want all of that back.
Yeah, he was mad. I used to set my tactical squad up and I used to know the points of the individual units, the guns and stuff like that, and what they were going to be. Yeah, that would be quite cool. But you can only really do that because of the way that they've moved everything to tournament base, where they've got units of melters, units of plasmas, units of snipers. They haven't got a las cannon unit. That's the only one they're missing. As well as they're missing that. They're missing gravis. They're missing gravity weapons. They're missing volkite weapons. So there could be a new volkite unit. There could be a new fucking las cannon unit. Yeah, all right. You can argue that you get las fusils in the eliminators, but it's not the same. But that's the other thing. They need to upgrade. It's the Devastator unit. They haven't got a Devastator unit, so they could match the Havocs. Because that's still Firstborn, the Devastator unit, so that could be in the box set. So it could be Tactical Squad, Devastator Squad, Vanguard Vets, Jump Pack Chaplain, Storm Speeder, something to do with Gravis, because they did an Apothecary in Gravis armor, didn't they? So they buy Logis. They did the Combi Lieutenant, so maybe they'll have to replace that one. But yeah, I want to do Alpha Legion, but I don't want to paint them. Fair enough. 4th edition had Divergent chapter rules. So there you go, Slaith, yeah. But it'd be nice if Bolters and Storm Bolters were worse point for point. Yeah, Bolters and Storm Bolters is kind of... Unless you're going against, like, Tau, Eldar, some of that's Toughness 3, Imperial Guard, your Bolters are kind of shit. It's just pure
Yeah.
numbers of them. It's just the numbers and how many you shoot with. When I read Scorpion's getting some love. But yeah, as you were saying, Slave, Samael, the Master of Ravenwing, he's Citadel Finecast still. So that too, I don't think they're going to release this launch, this preview show on Friday. I don't think they're going to do a big Ravenwing release. I think they're waiting for next edition for that. I reckon it's going to be a Ravenwing character. Now, whether it's Samael or another character. But did you know that the Dark Angels still have a metal character, a metal model in their range? Anyone know that? Ezekiel, the Master of Librarians, is metal.
Oh shit!
And he's still a unit you can play with today. So he's due a change next edition as well. Hopefully. Yeah, Ezekiel, he's kind of... They tried doing a plastic version of him for a... not a chapter master, but like a... Oh no, he was... Balthazar was a chapter master, actually. So Balthazar in the 5th edition Dark Vengeance box, he was very similar, you know, like a pose where he sort of stood like this and he's got his sword up, but he had more of Azrael's sort of winged helmet on and stuff like that and a big cloak. Leave him be. Yeah, Ezekiel, there you go. Ali, yep. Alistair got it, bob on. But yeah, he's still metal. I was going to get him when I was at Warhammer World the other week, but I just looked at the metal and went, nah.
Nah.
You can already get a chaplain on a bike. You can already get him. He came out this edition. Chaplain on a bike. Yeah. Now, whether they do a Dark Angel chaplain on a bike with a character, is that what you're meaning towards? What about a second chaplain on a bike? I've got a feeling Alistair means maybe do a Dark Angel chaplain with a name on a bike for the Ravenwing as the character this release. That would be very, very, very good. And a great shout as well if that's the case. That could be, like I was saying before, it's either Ezekiel or a character. But yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Interrogate a chaplain on a bike, yeah. Yeah. That would be great. And it would tie into Dawn of War. So there you go, I think we've cracked it. I think we've cracked what the Ravenwing one's going to be. So there was the Custodes, which we kind of had a quick chat about. There was the Ravenwing. We've still got what could be coming for the Ultramarines because they're definitely getting something else. We know because of the leaks what the Eldar Corsairs and the Red Corsairs are going to be. Because we've kind of seen all them already. Now here's a question: do we think? Because me and Eternal Crusader have got a bet on this, and it's for a membership. Do we reckon that one of his cadre, or whatever you want to call it, who's with Huron, he reckons one of them's a Kroot? Now, I'm looking at the shapes. I don't think it is. So, anyone reckon it? Because they do use alien mercenaries, but it didn't look like a Kroot. It looked more like a Votan in one of them bigger mech suits. You know the Votan suits that came out recently for him that have no heads? Kind of looked like that. It was weird.
Are you suggesting there's going to be a crisis?
Say that again. You broke up.
So, are you saying that you're looking at a crisis?
Broke up again for me then. I'm sorry. I felt bad asking you to say it again.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
I said, are you hinting at a Kroot crisis?
Could be. Could be the Kroot are deciding to leave the Tau Empire. Or a Kroot crisis suit, yeah. Could be both. Could be a Kroot crisis suit, or it could be a Kroot crisis where they're going to leave. So there could be a Kroot civil war.
They could expand on the Vesp Tau Empire too.
Yeah, they could add another alien race to them. That would be really cool, because you've got...
Or, of course, the Grievesa, the conscripts. Actually.
Yeah. Well, they could do... So, Kroot are mercenaries. That's the point. Vespid are mercenaries. But they're obviously now part of the Empire. So they could, if they want to upgrade Tau, they could bring in another alien race that works for them. Or they could do the humanoid Space Marine sort of angle where they've got humans working for them in power armor. That would be really cool. All of a sudden, you've just got a unit of humans in like a sort of a power armor. But yeah, if you look at the old games like Inquisitor, you could get like a Kroot character in that as well who used to work with the Imperial. So yeah, it's not unprecedented but that model doesn't look like. Let me get it up. That silhouette, sorry, doesn't look like a crew. So what I'll do is I'll bring up the Warhammer community one, and then we'll find the leaked images as well. Let me see if I can find it. This website's so bad. Oh, there's also as well. There's that like plate of bones that look like someone's been chewing on them. So is that going to be like a Nurgly type thing? You know, that look like green and weird. Yeah. So there's that one as well to have a little look at. Where is this freaking page gone? Just a couple of days ago. So that's the Huron one. Don't want that one. If anyone can find it on the Warhammer community page, let me send it across to me on Discord, because I can't. I'm struggling to find it because the website sucks. It's not on that one. That's the data sheet, so it's not on that one. But they did like a silhouette. God knows where they've put it now. Let me just Google it. Hang on one sec. So Red Corsairs silhouette. Images. Normally it's in here. I was wrong, it's not. I hate when I click on AI mode. Don't care AI, go away. I'm not going crazy though. They did release like a Huron, and you could see them all next to him, couldn't you? And all the silhouettes. We covered it in the stream the other day.
Yeah.
Have they took it down?
No.
Taking a step back, the Tau Empire might be a reference to Animal Farm. George Orwell, or the video that everyone knows from when they were a kid.
Yeah.
Dank knows. If it doesn't, yeah, it's not in the Jedi archives. Ah, where is it now? If anyone knows, if anyone can find it and want to send it me on Discord, please do, because it's doing my nuts in now. I can't find it. Let's see if I find the web page. Because it was on one of the... Was it a Sunday one? That's videos. We don't want videos. It was an article. It was a Sunday, yeah. Because I think it was when we were talking about it, wasn't we? I think I showed it on a Sunday. Right, related topics... Chaos. Oh, doesn't say. Let's just try Chaos Space Marines. There's Huron, but that's from the 25th. There's that one. Grotmus. That's going backwards, that. No. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know we talked about it. Right, let me just... Is there a search bit? Can I type something in? No, I can't. Yes, I can. There it is. So, red... Corsairs. Why the fuck is it showing me stuff from the 2022? Jesus Christ. Website sucks.
Does indeed.
The new website for Warhammer is so bad. Yeah, Red Corsair returning a kill team from 2022. Oh, actually, let's have a look at the kill team. See if there's any ideas in there. Because you've got a guy with a big axe. You've got... Nah, it's just... Yeah. I thought I might have found something then. Oh, you've actually got a character... What the hell? It's kind of like a He's kind of like Huron him, the way they've done the model now. Yeah, I'm show you this. So I found this from 2022. So Red Corsair's Return. Let me make it a bit bigger. But as I'm scrolling down it, there's the guy with the big axe, because there is a guy who walks through with a big axe in that silhouette and in the leaked images. So that's him there. Hiya, Nigel. And then there's a few of them, so they're all looking very just Chaos Space Marine. But I found all of a sudden this guy pops up. Who's that look like? And whose pose does that look like? Hi, Seismic.
Ooh.
Whose pose does that look like? Let's see his ear. Very similar, isn't it? It's like they took his he's got the arc above his head. Similar hand, similar axe. Then they just took a model he did a couple of years ago and just re-fucking hashed it.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if GW did that.
Yeah, let's have a look at it. So his belt's got the eye of it, and let's have a look at see if he's got the fist. So he's got a slightly different one, but he's still he's got a very similar. It's not got the eye in it, so he's missing the eye, but he's got the 8-point star. Jesus, robbing bastards. There's the Rhino. Traitor Guard. But yeah. There you go. So that's from 2022. But there's nothing on it. I can't find the... Right, let me go back to home. Hang on, what are you doing here? Why are you on this page? Website shit. Because it was something to do with the preview show. Let's see if there's anything down here that links it in. Because that's the thing I was saying about, you know, like the bones and pre-eaten chicken bones, and they were dead good, and it's like the green tint. That's why I was thinking it's more like a Nurgle sort of thing.
Could be undead.
Yeah, could be undead. Because the ad, is it? No. They're doing Sigma. They're not doing anything for fantasy. So yeah, it could be undead. Yeah. All right. If anyone finds it, let me know. Skeletal Zangors. Yeah. More Zangors. That's what we need. More Zangors. Right,
We haven't had enough Sangors.
I've had one lot of Zangors, but what about 8th Zangors? While I'm on bolter and chainsword. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything here for red coursers. Slaithworm welcomes our Zangor overlords. Right, is there anything else in this chain? I'm not going through them all. There's fucking shitloads. If anyone finds it, let me know. Yeah, it definitely had a silhouetted image, didn't it? And you could see him in the background. But he didn't look in any way, shape or form like a Kroot. Yeah, we all know about the blue Aquila in it. Well, I know about it anyway. And Chaos likes to use it very often, especially with her obliterators. Oh, here's a. Who done this one then? Here's some art. So you've got like this guy up here who's like the sorcerer guy with. Oh, that'd be cool. Guy with 2 whips. Chaos already blew your Aquila. You fucking wish. Or it's weird. I've got fucking all them. Sad, innit? Well, sorry, Chaos has got all of them. I've got them really. Chaos has got all of them. I'm not gonna find it on the. Not gonna find it on the. Right. Where the fuck am I gonna find? It's really bugging me now. I really need to see it. Right, leaked. Red. Says let's find the images because it might be in with that. Ah, I found it. Fucking as soon as I do that, as soon as I click leaked, I find the image I'm after. Would you fucking believe it?
Doc.
That one. As soon as I click leak. But yeah, this is the model over here because that he's got like a Kroot arm. Let me just zoom in a bit. So this guy over here, he's got like a Kroot gun and a Kroot arm, but he's not thin enough and chickeny enough. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Next time you can't find it, type leaked. Yeah, because he looks like that sorcerer that we were just looking at then, right? Absolutely, he looks like that big heavy weapons guy we just saw. This guy could be a Zangor on a disc, which would be fucking interesting. But yeah, he looks like tall Votan. Yeah, he does. That's what I was saying. You know the Votan models. Hang on a sec. Let's just go to shop online warhammer.com. No, exclamation mark Wayland if you're in the UK, please. Right, 40k. Don't know why they put them under Xenos, but they do, even though they're human. Ish. They're squatted humans anyway. Right, where are they?
Yeah, let's not go too far and call them humans.
Where are they? Oh, they were in the box, weren't they? Yeah, you know that. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, that's the one I was talking about there. So yeah, you've got that's meant to be a mercenary, but I think that looks more like a Votan. They are humans. Yeah, they are. That's the guy with the big axe that we just seen. No idea what this guy is, but I think he could be Mechanicus based on this thing here. Because it looks like he's on a disc, but then this bit behind me makes me think it's not a disc. But this up here is making me think that it's something to do with like a Mechanicum or a Magos or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So just this bit here. So you got Wallace and Gromit in the middle. You've got... Who is he? Who does he look like? Yeah, you got Gollum over in the far right. So you got Gollum, Wallace and Gromit. He looks like he's wearing a skirt. That looks like a Magos or something like that. So Dark Mech. That is like a Votan, or it's just the armor because he's got dead skinny legs, which is so it's not a Space Marine, but he's not a Kroot because Kroot are taller. So if he's a Kroot, the Kroot would be up here. He'd be a lot bigger and he'd be a lot skinnier. So I have no idea what that is. He's just a normal Marine with a big fuck off sword, axe even. So yeah. So these are all being revealed, and then if we look through here, let's see the leaks here. Probably been took down now. Tell you what, I'll look over here. I'll just go onto someone's Discord and have a quick look. I wonder where that could be. Oh, I should have just went over to his fucking Discord. It's on there anyway.
Yeah, kind of saved you time and effort there.
I know. Yeah, here we go. Right, so here we go. Here's the leaked pictures of the Maelstrom. So these were obviously came out. So there's the axe guy there. And you can see the big axe, and he looks very similar to the other guy. There's Huron. Then there's the apothecary that we just saw. And then this guy here is the one with the big fist that you can see there, and there's his gun sticking up here. So you got this guy. So that's the one we don't know. And he has got a weird sort of... I don't know, that makes him look like he's got a beak, but I don't think it is. I think he's just got a normal face. And then... that's the guy on the flying disc, like the Magos kind of who I think it is anyway. And then I can't see the dog anywhere, Gollum. So I'm guessing he must be over here somewhere. And the sorcerer is here, I think. So that's them. And then obviously over here, you've got... well, who's that guy there? Is that Red Corsair? Don't know. But there's the Eldar Corsairs there.
Yeah.
And Prince Ural, not fucking Ural, as Varak says. Ural. It's fucking Ural. Or Uriel, if you want to be fucking pedantic. Not Ural. Fucking.
Uriel.
And that looks like it could be a new... because he has talked about there is going to be a new... what are they called? Not Falcon. What are they called? What are the transports, the Eldar transports?
Oh, those ones.
The what?
The waves.
Yeah, yeah. There you go, Wave Serpent. There you go. Yeah. So that could be a new one. Because there are rumours of that's getting a new one as well. So yeah, so there you go. So we're going to find out all of these on Friday. We're going to find out all of these on Friday. Possibly the whole of the Maelstrom and have a look at these books properly. And then if we just go back over to... just get that out of the way. And then we go back up, get rid of that page now. Leave that on for a minute. Get rid of that. And then if we go into the video... turn that down. So we've got, if we're watching... if I fast forward it through a little bit, that's that weird sort of... that's that bones. Get rid of that. So it's like little bones that you can see. And it's like got like a nurgly light. So that could be undead. Obviously, Blood Bowl's going to be announced. Something to do with Blood Bowl, so you can see the ball in the background. I'm guessing these colours may lead something to do with it. So if anyone knows what... anyone plays Blood Bowl in like a... in one of these three colours, that might be a link to it, but that's kind of just like clutching.
They're adding Team Mexico to Blood Bowl.
And then, so this looks very Nurgly or possibly undead, but it's the green that's putting me off. That's why I'm thinking Nurgly, but Nurgle have just had a shitload of stuff, so meh. And then fast forwarding it on, he comes in, and if you keep an eye on his lapel, he's got a purity seal, which you can see there now. And that little symbol at the bottom there, that little black bit, that's a raven wing symbol. So it's kind of like a sword with like one wing coming out of it. Now if you fast forward it a little bit more, so See if we can make that a bit better. There you go. Can't quite see it, but doesn't it look very Custody head?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's bananas with that plume, so that's Custody's head. So we know something for Custodes is coming. And then you got these two people who walk through in a set. Oh, actually, there is another thing. This emblem here. The closest I can work out when I've been looking into it, that's very Iron Warrior-esque. Now, there is apparently a combat patrol with legionaries, a warp smith, terminators, and what was the other thing? So like Havocs, and the Iron Warrior upgrade sprue. So apparently that's coming.
Look in the background there, the couple taking a picture showing that the space.
Then look at these two coming through now. There you go. Red Corsairs. So red pirate, red Corsairs. Eldar Corsairs. So working with a pirate, and she's carrying a Blood Bowl like in her hand. I've not noticed that before. That's the first time I've noticed that one. And if anyone recognises the background, do you know where they filmed this? If anyone's been there. Anyone recognise the background where they filmed it? No? No takers? Dank?
Bugman's Glow.
Bugman's Bar, yeah. Bugman's Bar.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at the paint.
Bugman's Glow. Warhammy World, yes, Warhammy World. Chaos.
Warhammy, can I get some Warhammy, please? I want some Chaos Warhammies.
So, tell me, does Chaos collect all of the 40,000 Warhammies? Did Horus get to 39,999 Warhammies? She's going to punch me.
Yeah, he just cocked up at the last minute.
Yeah. So, you can just make out the Raven Wing symbol. I can, but you might not be able to unless you zoom right in. All the Warhammies. And yeah, that's very Iron Warrior. Now, I might see if I can do a... No, I don't think I'll be able to zoom in on that. That's really it. Yeah. Enhance! Doesn't work like that. That's off thingy, that, isn't it? Oh, what was that Steve Carell one? Where he's on about space.
There's only a finite number of pixels.
Yeah. But I'm sure if you get it right, you can see it there. That's the Raven Wing symbol. Yeah, if you zoom right in on that, you can see it. So you can see like the wing, and then the sword coming out to the wing going one side, and the little sword coming out. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So if you go to here, if you go Raven Wing. Raven Wing. Images. Symbol. That one. There you go. It's that one. That's the Raven Wing symbol that you see. So now if I go back to this one, that's me. And now if I go back to... I was checking the likes in case... I'm not watching myself if anyone's wondering. I'm checking the likes down here. We're on 30 likes. All right, that's what I was looking at. So now if I zoom in on it, you can see it now. I just don't think I can zoom in anymore. No, I can't. And that's it. That's everything that you see on that one. There you go. So yeah, Custodes, Red Corsairs, Eldar Corsairs, Iron Warriors, something to do with Raven Wing, and then the Ultramarines we haven't spoke about. There is talk of potentially, because he came out after before Calgar, and Calgar's had 18 different models. Guilliman. So there may be a
Big
new
G-Man.
Gilliman. But I have heard other rumours that say that they're going to be doing all the 30k Primarchs in plastic. So if they do a Gilliman, will it be a good old switcheroo? Because I think Gilliman plays a bigger part in the scouring. So will they do a 30k Gilliman first rather than say like a Dawn, or because Horus is dead and stuff like that? So will they bring Gilliman as a plastic 30k first? You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, they might do an old switcheroo and do a 30k Gilliman instead of 40k Gilliman. Which would be interesting. Very interesting. Right. Let's go back to paintings. There we go. So I do need a pee actually, so I'm probably going to go for one of them first. So we've got quite a lot of the. There you go. You can see the light, the natural light now hitting the outfits. They got it the colour I want it to be. So what I need to do now is work on the bit inside. So I don't know what colour to do that. So I've got all my reds. So we could go for. I started doing it in Mephiston red. I'm thinking, is that going to be too light? And maybe go for like I don't know what colour. Let me find someone that looks better. There you go. So what colour should we do that internal toga? What do you reckon?
You know, ooh, that's a tough one. That.
Yeah, because I've got quite a dark red. I was thinking a lighter red underneath it, but is it too light? Now I could go black, and then do like.
What if you did an ivory?
Well, I was thinking if I went black, and then I could do the white, because there's little bits here, like textured bits down here. So what I could do is I could do all this black, and then do them white, which will be a nice standout. You kind of get best of both worlds. And grey, I think, would be the wrong colour, because the armour is going to be black. So black with a silver surround. The guns are obviously going to be red. That I need to think about the colours on it. I'm thinking of doing white, red, or silver, and then him red inside. The Dark Angel symbol here is going to be the 30k one, so it's going to be a red sword with white wings. The Mark 7 helmet is going to be black. So I'm thinking if we carry on the black theme with the white, that might work better. What do we think? Should we try it on one of the models where it's quite open and we can get access to it and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it on this guy, because that's quite open. Then we can get access to that one. But what I am going to do is I'm going to ask Dank and Scuba to have a little chat whilst I run to the toilet. See you in a minute.
Okie dokie.
Hi, Dan.
Alright, man, how's it going?
Oh, I'm basing my JPIs.
Ooh, having fun.
No, because backpacks suck.
Yeah, they do actually. To be fair, I went quite lucky because all my ones are just black, basically.
Yep. Now I'm doing the gray. I've already based on the orange, so I'm trying not to touch the gray with the orange. Lest I
Yeah.
create more work for my.
Pain having a light and a dark one so close to each other.
Then
Have
I'll
you
give
got,
it a
like,
wash. Then I'll go back over with the orange, brighten it back up. So that's what correct any little paint over. So I try to be accurate, but not at the same time. I am trying to be speedy, getting based.
Yeah. So, were you going for a full 10-man unit or a 5-man unit?
It's a 10-man.
Very nice.
Yeah, because I'll run 2 squads of 5, usually on either flank. I actually like deploying them on the table from the start, because I play with the Forge Father Seekers detachment.
Oh, yeah.
And so everything having assault, quite the shenanigans, even it's like being able to like advance pistols or your Redemptor Dreadnought being able to advance and shoot all of his guns. And then, of course, the +1 strength within 12 inches is really good when you're running multiple squads of Hellblasters.
Ooh.
Because sometimes having strength 9, when you're shooting at like somebody's Rhino, and now you're hitting on, or you're wounding on 4s. If it's an Oath of the Moment, then 3s.
What do you feel about doing groups of 5s and 10s? Because I've always, basically, all my squads are groups of 10s.
If I'm running
I'm worried about-
characters, I like running squads of 10 because usually, you know, the character gives a whole buff to the unit, maximize that.
Yeah.
But the thing with running squads of 5, if you run like 2 squads of 5 JPIs as opposed to 1 squad of 10, then if someone's going to shoot at them, they're split in 2 different units, so they have to choose one or the other. Whereas, so like if they overkill, then in a sense they're losing shots or they're losing attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I do my jump assault intercessors, I run them in 2 lots of 5, but running together. You know what I mean? So
And then the other thing, if you're banking CP,
2 5s.
yeah, if you run, and I kind of do it with my Inceptors, I run them 2 squads of 3. But the nice thing is that if you need to throw grenades, you can target unit with that stratagem, and as opposed to having only 1 unit that you target and only to do it once.
Right. Let's try the black, and then
Yep.
see how that looks to begin with.
And back to Tallahassee. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dark Pack Gaming with your
I almost
host.
forgot it was your show for a second there.
With your host, Dan.
Yeah. And we're demonetized.
Oh,
Thank you, you owe me super chats for being demonetized now.
you were talking earlier about using. I actually set my V, Glenn, just so that I hope they try to come and arrest.
I'm gonna swap us into a different gaming because whenever I don't know if Dank's getting this, but whenever you're talking, it kind of cuts in and out, and I have got this problem with one of these chat rooms before.
Oh no!
Yeah, just I'll drag.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna jump in the gaming one just below it, and I'll drag you in as well. Let me a sec. There you go. That might be a bit better because I'm getting it. That's why I was asking you before what it was, and everyone can hear you on stream. But for some reason, when it's coming through for me, I'm missing every other word. So that's why I'm asking
weird.
to repeat. Yeah, so apologies for that. Well, what were you saying? Sorry, what's
No,
right?
no. Yeah, I mean, it's technology and it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, the good news is I have finished my 10th JPI
Nice.
for basing the gray. Now it's time to let them drying a little bit and then start making my wash.
Yeah, I'm getting it in this room as well. Chat, let me just ask chat because I don't know if it's just me. It might be my headphones or something. Are you Oh, is it cutting out on the stream audio as well?
Oh, am I cutting out there too?
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
so it's not just me. Good. I thought I felt really bad asking you to repeat yourself a couple of times. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like it's bad.
Do you not have good internet in the US?
Great. Change my VPN.
It could be a VPN,
Ah, technology. Technology.
Yeah, Slave saying he's pretty sure it happened last time when you joined the voice chat. I don't know, it's probably Discord.
Or it could be my sensitivity.
Could be. Yeah, it could be cutting out thinking it's too loud or something.
Well, I've adjusted it. We'll see if that's any better.
That does sound a million times better, actually,
Yeah.
straight away.
does
Then it
actually.
might have just Discord. Sometimes, you know, you have it set, and then the next time you log in your computer, and suddenly it just doesn't want to register the same way as it did before.
Yep, I agree. And I've heard everything you just said then as well, so yeah, it's definitely that.
Yep, that's 100% what it was. I just adjusted my DVs a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I just finished my 10th JPI for Bracing the Grace, and I get ready to start washing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but you start painting a model and you're like, my God, these look like crap.
Yeah.
And then you finally hit that one turning point when all of a sudden you're like, oh, these are looking good now.
Yeah.
Usually when you get the highlights and such going, but when you're base coating, oh my God, you're like, these, I hope this turns out the way my other guys have.
Yeah, I get that when I'm like doing like one of my Patreon paints, and I'm like, this can't be
Trust
right.
me.
This can't be right. Oh no, actually no, that one.
Trust me, everybody, the process works.
Trust
It
the
just looks like
process.
shit until I'm done. I mean, I aim for a tabletop quality paint job. I could spend hours on these guys and probably turn out something, pretty good. Not Golden Demon by any means, but I just don't have the patience to spend 8 hours or something like that on a single model of a squad of 10.
I think the black is the better idea. So look at that now. That looks well better. And we do the little white, but I won't do it a bright white. I'll do it quite a dull white, like the Korax, but a bit darker.
Yeah.
But I think the black.
Now
is
do
the
a checkered pattern on it.
I dig. I like it.
The checkered pattern. I could do, but I could also tell you to go and fuck yourself. But I'm too polite for that. I'm too polite for that shit.
But I think one of the trust process things is like putting purple as the undertone for skin.
Yes.
And I was like, that fucking doesn't work. And now that's just what I naturally do now. I'm like, oh shit, no, it does work.
I saw somebody that was airbrushing, doing Ultramarines, and he starts off with airbrushing the model with a red before he starts painting the blue on top.
All right.
And I'm just like, what? And then you see the final, the final product, and you're like, okay.
You're behind that, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I saw one. It was like doing a salamander, but he started off doing like gold. I was like, eh.
Not
Yeah,
a
she said it
metallic
was like-
gold. You mean like just the yellow?
No, as in actual metallic gold.
Oh, weird.
And I was like, that. And I was like, oh no, that actually works. Why is it? Why does that work? It annoys me that it works.
You have your Cajun Space Marines, and they all have a glitter finish armor. Glitter finish power armor. Like their bass boats.
You know what? You can't be a spaceman and not have some fun with your armor.
Well, my Dark Angels, the Aquila on Dark Angels is meant to be bone. Sorry, I needed the light then, so I do apologise. The light got in the way. I needed to see what I was doing on this. But so my Aquila on all my Dark Angels is Korax white, so it's an off-white, it's not bone, with a null oil and then a white scar highlight. So I do a white Aquila. I don't do the bone one like the Dark Angels do. I do it it's deliberately separate, so I know it's mine. But there you go. That's I think the black was the better idea, and then with the ivory along the bottom. Definitely think that's the better idea. Need that brighter.
You know where you can get all these paints on? Wayland Games.
Exclamation mark Wayland in chat, of course, everyone. So then what I'll have to do is I'll have to go around all the black again just to tidy it up. Because I've obviously when doing the dry brush you get a little bit. So I'd have to go around, paint this bit black here. Now as soon as you do like things like this and paint this bit black, it highlights the paintwork that you've just done. Because it's a contrast straight off the bat. Just so doing little things like this really make you think, oh yeah, that paint job's actually alright. Where at the minute you kind of go, is it good? Is it bad? Is it... what is it like? Yeah, I aim for a tabletop standard on mine. But they never... What I've always said, and I've said it from day one when I've been streaming, it's never finished until you say it's finished. So like, I've got models there that are based, but I've not put any transfers on them. I've not done this, done that. They're based and ready for the tabletop, but I can always go back and add to them.
Yeah.
That's what happened with my Tau when I started playing them in 4th edition. I got like my whole army, a good chunk of my army painted up and everything, and been playing them for a while. And then this guy was like, He's like, you got a real good base going there. Have you ever learned about washing your models and highlighting? And I was like, no, what's that? So we took wash and we washed the models and he showed me how to highlight. And it was like, when I thought I was done, I still had a lot more to go. And I was like halfway there. But it worked out real perfectly, because like the army got to kind of grow with my skill because that was the first time I ever painted models.
Yeah.
And so like I had already laid down a good foundation and I was content with that where I was, and I was able to recreate it very well. And then I got taught newer and newer, new techniques that I was able to apply onto those models. And so the army went through several iterations of getting better.
I'm with you. It's like I've just finalised now, which probably will change, but I was doing me Inceptors, and rather than going down the edge highlighting and stuff like that, I decided to go down the dry brushing route. And let's see if she's brave enough to bring them up. Jen, if you can, just go in my cabinet where all my finished ones are. I say finished ones after what I've just said. And there's Inceptors, and there's 3 of them that have got plasma effects coming out of them, and 3 of them that don't. Just grab the 3 that... Actually, no, on the table, because I've done that. On the table, there's 5 heavy intercessors. Bring them up for me, please.
Teasing me with your Incept.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take some pictures and I'll put them on the Discord tomorrow. I'm actually going to be, in fairness, I'm going to do a video of them because I've already done 3 of them, and I've got another. I've just finished the other 3, so I'll have 6 plasma ones. But this is the new design I'm going to go for, doing me Dark Angel paint color, and it's basically Wayland Yutani. That's the one. It's basically paint them. Turn that way. So yeah, paint them Caliban green, null and oil them, dry brush, and that's how I do my armor. That's it now. I'm just going to keep it the same way all the time. I can go black there as well. But he's quite cool because he's got a blade guard sword, because you notice he's missing half of his outfit here. And then he's got a different head. So he's got a beaky head with wings. So he's a bit different, this guy. I might have to go and get him.
Different.
Chaos, did you hear me? Chaos, did you hear me?
You want to build a snowman?
I might, just for now, do the black here, and then do the leathers on his pouch, just to see what this one model looks like with a few little bits done on it. Because I'm not sticking around much longer. I'm getting a bit tired and a bit hungry now, so I'm gonna go and get something to eat.
Yeah, same.
Because what time is it now? Yeah. 10 more minutes and then I'll dive off. So don't forget, how many likes are we up to? If we get to 60, I'm doing a giveaway. What we on? I think YouTube have fucked us though, because we was on 30 odd. I don't think Chaos is listening to me. We was on 30 odd. And we went backwards by about 5. Keep thinking of seeing things outside of my eye. Chaos, do you hear me? Do you want to build a snowman? Well, that's a rip-off from Papa. Do you hear me? Right, so we've got pouches and... Right. Do we do a black pouch to make it stand out and then do them ones in brown, or do we do the gun pouch or the gun holster in brown? What do we do?
Brown is classic.
But we have got 3 other pouches here as well. So should we do a mix of colours, mix of browns?
Yeah.
Because I've got Doombull. I found this one I'm actually going to use for my edge highlighting-ish. That's a very old colour.
I was always a fan of using the snake bite leather color for like
Ooh,
leather pouches.
Yeah, I was. Graveyard Earth. For
that
me,
brings
edge
back
highlight.
memories.
Yeah. What else have I got? I've got Death Claw Brown. Aren't Death Claws in Fallout?
Yep.
Mongfang. Rock's Hide. So we could do one of each colour, but I think that'll look daft. So I think we'll go with... That's too light. Let's try the Rock's Hide. I'm only doing a very thin amount of it. Oh chaos, do you hear me? Oh chaos, are you asleep or are you just ignoring me? This is almost dead. This is quite old, this one. There you go. A bit of water always brings it back to life.
Water.
But it's very, very thin, that now. That's looking more like an asteroid slave, what do you reckon? Or like some ejaculating out of something. Slave always likes to look at the patterns that are left by the paints. There you go. That's a nice consistency. Always go a bit thin. Never go thick or never go straight out the bottle. My top tip of the day. The right one is evil sperm from Repo. He will get your face. Right, let's do this then. Let's get some browns on it. Let's see if it changes anything up. Now, bear in mind, I've not got my glasses on, so I'm not going to see much. But we'll try it. Been quite a chilled mood tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How's everyone out there in Chatland? Is Fury is still around. Just seeing how you're getting on. Warm. Go on then, what's your temperature over there for being warm then, Slave? -5 or something warm? -12. In this country, -12 will bring it to a standstill. That's how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cold. I'll drive and do whatever in the cold. I've got no issues with it, but the amount of people...
I despise the cold.
The amount of people who are shit...
I was scared of it.
It was 0 today. Fucking hell.
Oof.
Sunglasses. Bermuda shorts and shirts. Chaos, are you around or have you left us? Chaos around.
Oh, chaos.
She ignores me. She don't love me. We're not friends anymore. She thinks I'm to blame for all the world's ills.
I mean, you kind of are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'll agree with you on that one. So what I'll do is I'll start out with the rock side, and then if I want to, I can make them lighter. Use all the other colours to lighten them up and stuff. But Rockside over red's actually quite intriguing. Like a washed down dark brown over a red. And the next question is, what colour do we do these, see the chords? That light's bugging the shit out of me because you can't see it too well. It's the white background as well. So you see how it's got the chords hanging, whatever that's hanging down from his bollocks?
Hmm.
Yeah, I need to figure out what colour we're doing that. Yeah, the brown's standing out of it. I need a few more layers on it because I've done it quite thin. But maybe do them in the white? Or what do you reckon? Like a really bright red, like a blood red. We can try a few different things, can't we?
As a great Ross said, there are no accidents.
Just happy little legs.
Try gold.
It's rope.
Yeah, but there's gold rope.
Yep.
But I'm trying to stay away from gold on these because the 40k has all the gold on it. Well, these are 30k. I know what's fucking it up. It's the white off that. There you go. You can see it much better now. Look at that. It's the bloody... Yeah. Just go mad and go blue like Omelette said before. Yeah, it's giving us an idea. We can see the browns now a lot better. And then when the silver goes in there as well, make it stand out a lot more. Right, let me get rid of this. 'Cause I need to pack a load of my stuff. I'm going to leave it on my table. I'm not going to take it myself. Right, I'm going to call it quits. I did say 10 minutes, and it's near enough been 10 minutes. Right, let me get rid of that.
I think I've literally just ended. Literally just finished the Princept.
Put some pictures up. Don't forget to put some pictures up.
Build it.
How many times did you go back and watch Killing Lubrical?
Actually, I don't know if you saw my Steam thing. I was playing that Titanicus game.
Oh, was you?
Yeah. It's actually quite good once you actually get into it.
I did like that Killing Lubrical. I thought that was a good.
It is good.
That was good, and I didn't like her at first. The Princeps. I didn't like her at first, and then she sort of grew on me because she was telling the other Princeps to knock it off because he was being an idiot or whatever. Yeah, and I quite like that, especially when she took out the because that Moderati's like the hero of it because he's the one getting all the firing solutions and blasting like the Shadow Sword and the other Titans. She kicks the crap.
My favorite part is when he fucking slams his fist down. Did that work? Did that help? It helped me. I was like, yeah, I relate to that.
Yeah. No, I did like that. That was it was a good series that. So if anyone's got it, Warhammer TV, watch the Killing Lubrical. It's a really good episode. But there is more animations coming. So there's like an Adeptus Sororitas one coming. There's a one based all around a Khorne Berserker. That's going to be interesting. And there's like
I'm not expecting a deep story from that one, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, not with the butcher's nails. But yeah, so before we go, if you could just do a couple of things for me. Exclamation mark Slaith, because he'll be streaming later on today, so everyone can jump over and watch him. Exclamation mark Chaos, exclamation mark Legend, exclamation mark Mike. And then if you want to go and buy any Warhammer in the UK, use my affiliate link of exclamation mark Wayland. Oh, she's back now after I've been shouting her. We were shouting her for what, 10 minutes? Shouting her for 10 minutes. And suddenly
there
she
we go,
appears.
post them on Discord.
Cool, I'll have a look in a minute. If she answers now, I'll get her to do it. Did you not hear me asking you to bring up my heavy intercessors on the table just so I can show my armour? Go to my painting table and you'll see 5 models. You didn't hear me, you're just not listening. Who else is streaming? You're watching them. Right, yeah, go. You'll see 5 of them on foot, not the Inceptors. So there should be 5 of them. Just bring them up just so I could just show the armour. How we do it, and then that's it. we'll call it quits. 3 hours 15 minutes. I did promise Chaos Inferno, so I was only going to do 2.5 at max. So I've gone 45 minutes over. Blame Dank. It wasn't me. Blame Dank.
Yes, always blame me.
Blame Dank. But I have realised now when I'm painting, I need to move the wet palette out of the way because the darker background means you can see it better. I've learned something tonight. But it looks like we only got to 30 likes as well, which is a shame. Here we go.
Ah.
Thank you. I can't hear you with these headphones on, sorry. Thank you. Here we go. So these are me heavy intercessors, which I've just started recently. It's the only heavy intercessors I've got in Inferno. So I haven't done any before. So I'll just quickly show you the way I do my armour so you can see it. And then I'll go from there. So let's use where's a good one? You can see it a little bit better on there you go, he's probably the best one to see. So you can actually see the different build-ups of the colours. You can see that I've just dry brushed it on.
Oh yeah, wow.
I can see a mold
Oh,
mark.
nice. Yeah.
I can see a mold mark straight away. But that's just... That actually looks a bit better there. There's a better build-up. So that's going to be my armour going forward. And then, as I say, I do Korax black. No, I do Korax white, Nuln oil, and then a highlight over it. But when you look closer, because I've been doing this without my glasses on, I can see the mould lines now that I haven't got rid of. Oh, well, I'm not asked. It's for tabletop anyway, I'm not bothered.
I was about to say no notice.
Yeah. So they're my heavy. So they're my heavy intercessors. He's starting to look a little bit less shiny now, which I'm happy about. So I need to finish him because he'll look nice in the cabinet, all green and bone, and then a red guy. But now these are. I think the robes now are starting to look a lot better. See, the camera doesn't do it justice. It looks a lot better off camera. But you can see like the natural...
I was going to say with my ones.
You can see the natural progression of the colour when you dry brush rather than edge highlighting. That's what I find anyway. You see the browns now starting to come through. There you go. Wonderful. Right, I am going to skedaddle because I'm in trouble for going 45 minutes over. I'll be back tomorrow for what we're doing on Wednesday. We could carry on doing
Witcher
this.
Wednesday, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we've got to go back to Witcher Wednesday. Yes, because we didn't do it for the last two. Because the last three actually. Why didn't we do it last? Oh, I didn't stream last Wednesday because I took Jen for an interview. But yeah, and we didn't get back till stupid o'clock. So yeah, we'll go back to Witcher Wednesday. So I'll have to try and remember how to play because it's been a month. It's going to be fun. So yeah, Witcher Wednesday tomorrow. So come along and have a little look. We'll do the same again and we get to 60 likes. So the video game side of things doesn't do the best in terms of views because, you know, it's Dark Pack Gaming, you think more Warhammer because Dark Pack and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll do Witcher Wednesday tomorrow. And then we'll come back Friday for the reveal show. And then back to the usual Sunday. But then the following week will be just normal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then after that will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday for the giveaway. So you've got 2 and a bit weeks. 2 and a bit weeks for your super chats and stuff if you want to be in. Because at the minute we're doing 2 giveaways minimum. We may do a third depending on what's going on. So we're up to £30 on the prize giveaway. We're up to... We're going to do a Dark Pack Gaming t-shirt. And if anyone's interested, I've got a couple of copies of, on PS5, Tomb Raider Remastered 4, 5 and 6. So I can do a giveaways for them as well. So we've got a few things we can do. We've got a few things. But yeah, thanks everyone. Been a great night. Nice stream, nice and relaxing. Thanks, Dank, for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for talking.
Hey, no worries at all. Scuba, thanks for popping in as well. Sorry about the microphone issues earlier.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was all on me
mate.
apparently. So I'm glad I was able to get it.
But it's all working now, so it's yeah, we can hear you properly now, which is brilliant. But thanks everyone in chat. It's been a good night again. Another like 200 views again, which is fantastic. It's just steadily growing, which is brilliant. Hopefully that sub count's jumping up as well. Let me turn the music off now. We're not as relaxed anymore. And let's get this voucher up. So I'll see you tomorrow for Witcher Wednesday. You're all amazing. Love you all. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Boy.
Goodbye.